Hey, Billy, what's up? Yeah. Webcam is going through it. There we go. So yeah, warm up the stream basically here. So Gabby is a diamond jungler, D2 jungler, and is trying to make the transition over to being a top laner right now. So that transition is usually pretty rough because jungling doesn't share a lot in common with any of the laning phases, any of the laning champions and such, any of the ways that you handle waves. Really, the only thing that translates between the two is that you have to know something about lane states usually to be a competent jungler and to climb on jungle. But other than that, the actual matchups themselves you don't know a whole lot about. So transitioning into top lane can be fairly rough. So we're doing coaching on Jax, Riven, Tryndamere, Ryze, Darius, Malphite, and Aatrox. Some subset of those. Basically your brawler type champions. Mostly your brawlers. I know he did a game of Tryndamere, he did a game of Riven, and I think he did a game of Aatrox. This is what we have so far. Yeah, and there's the Riven runes, and we'll look at Riven runes, Riven item set, and then this is going to be Aatrox runes, Aatrox item set. Because they're very similar champions. Aatrox and Riven both traditionally run Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, and Last Stand. You can option into Tenacity if they have enough CC. And then on Riven, you can also, I don't recommend this, but you can option into Coup de Grace. Secondary tree, obviously. So Riven will traditionally like, this is not correct, Riven traditionally likes Transcendence because she relies very, very heavily on having a lot of haste. It's really 112. It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. I have like several accounts up here in the top pretty high parts of this. I should just go ahead and use this, send this account to Platinum 4 and see what it does. Probably do it on Jungle, I guess. A couple of godlike Kled accounts, which is nice. Riven, I think, is usually going secondary tree, usually going to go the Resolve tree. The one that I coached with in LAN did go second tree, blue tree, and go Transcendence, Nimbus Cloak. Okay. And his Riven does go Tenacity, which I think is fine. Or we have Revitalize. Traditionally, you're going to go Revitalize and Bone Plating are going to be your... honestly, a lot of runes are good on her, right? Like, she has good options for the Unflinching rune for Tenacity. She has good options for Font of Life. If she wanted to be more supporty. Shield Bash, obviously, she gets good mileage out of. And I think this is the player that prefers Shield Bash. I think this is the player that prefers Shield Bash, just in general, which I think is a rational and reasonable thing on Riven. Riven is pretty good as far as using her shield to extract value. I will say that in general, Bone Plating Revitalize is going to be stronger. That's what I've switched from most of my champions. Okay, so these are always optional, so we don't really need calling them out as options. Bone Plating. I would say you could honestly go Font of Life if like you were going to go pure team fight centric. That would be like a lane that you're really just never going to win, you know? For item set, I mean, basically, Riven pretty much always going to open into Eclipse, and then going to go into Resistance Boots, or Lucidities. And then from there, usually it's cleaver, maw, death dance. Is the guy coaching watch stream? He is not yet, I don't think. He's still getting ready to hop in. Black Cleaver, Maw Memorius, Death Dance. You can also, like, Shield isn't bad. I would say Yumu's is basically always going to be better because a lot of Riven's value comes from just being so unbelievably, like, mobile or on the map. You can open, like, Kled used to do this for a while, Graves did this for a while. You can actually open Yumu's and get good value on a lot of champions because she's guaranteed to get a gap close when she's out of combat, right? So she can always engage on them and use that to land her set of combos. So I don't think rushing Yumu's is a particularly bad play. It is a little lower stats for how pricey it is. And in general, like, we do want to have a decent amount of health with this, right? So you can option to something like Ravenous. You're usually going to grab at least one defensive item. Cleaver gives you a lot of health stats. Shiny name card, that's legendary. Shiny name card plus the shiny name card plus the holographic thing or the like moving animated thing. Yumu's, and then let me see here. Nice. Item set. What's up, God? Long time no see, Mr. Knickknack. Or Crux, or are you changing on everything to Crux? Or are you sticking with just like Discord being Crux, League being Crux? What are you thinking? What are we doing here? You going God Crux next? You going Knickknack, God Knickknack, Crux, God Crux? Eat shit and die. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have coffee, but it's too hot. Ugh. I have coffee too, but mine's super cold. I'll trade you. Because yours will get to the right temperature, mine won't. Let's see here. We're usually opening Doran's Blade, Doran's Potion, or Doran's Blade and regular potion. We're gonna get a refill fairly early. You can option into Lucidities. I remember in particular this guy liked opening the Iron Spike. Then we're gonna go Gore traditionally, and then you're gonna be going into a variety. So your core is gonna be basically this one of these boots by default. And then Cleaver, I would say, is pretty core. And then from there into Yumu's, Death Dance, Maw Memorius. Death Dance and Maw are traditionally going to be something that you choose between contextually, obviously. Usually you're choosing one or the other. Very rarely you'll go both. You can go Chempunk if you need to. And then from there, I mean, you can build more intensive resistance type stuff. If you don't go Maw, for example, suspicious user monitoring. Death Dance is always better. Fair enough, fair enough. I think the two main core item things are, what? I mean, it's definitely Gore Cleaver. That's just, I mean, that's just a fact, I believe. you could argue Cyrilda's, but the problem with Cyrilda's is like Cyrilda's is super individualistic. If you have like any AD on your team, it's better to go Cleaver than Cyrilda's because Cyrilda's only enables you. Cleaver enables everybody. So you'd only really go Cyrilda's if you're the only person on the team. Which, to be fair, that's kind of the idea we're fostering. This fellow's like high gold. His goal is like high gold, low plat on top lane specifically. So Cyrilda's is going to be a little less valuable for that if you're playing near your peak than Cleaver will be because you're playing with the mindset that your team is comparable to you. I think the reason that Eclipse, I don't know that you'd ever really go Eclipse. Because the problem with Eclipse is that she doesn't have, like, Riven's whole. Okay. The problem with Eclipse, based on the identity that I learned from the Riven player in LAN that coached me, which is a Grandmaster LAN player, is, like, the champion is just very haste centric. And. No, this is Riven. No, Trox for sure you open with Eclipse. But Riven, like, basically, she's very haste centric. So you want to have the haste off of Gore. You really don't want to have just the you don't really want to have just the lethality off of Eclipse because it doesn't have any haste for you to use. Like, there's no haste on this item whatsoever. Not that it's necessarily a bad item. I just think it's suboptimal, right? Because the haste passive off of Gore is really strong because it's 7 haste, right? And you have that on 4 other of your items. Because boots don't count as legendary, right? So you have 28 extra haste for free off of that item. And I think other than that, like, rare situational stuff, right? I don't think I mean, Riven, realistically, because she doesn't build any Sheen proc items anymore, she's never really going Hullbreaker and splitting down. You could, if that's the identity you choose, but Riven excels on the split push into team fight mentality. That's really what the champion's identity is to split push into team fights. So, I don't think you're going Hullbreaker the majority of the time. You could potentially argue for Serpent's Fang very situationally. Thornmail, again, very situationally. In general, Chempunk's going to be better, but if you're going to tank your Riven, you could go Thornmail instead. She has all the CC to actually proc it, which is good. But yeah, I don't...
Can you hear me?
I can, yep. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you for some reason. 1 second.
It's unfortunate.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
It's still not working. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect.
I'll share my screen.
Sure. And I'm going to send you over a Riven item set too, because I know you're one of the champions you're playing originally was Riven, so.
Yeah, maybe I should stop playing Riven. I'm so fucking bad at that champion.
Yeah, Riven and Aatrox are pretty similar, so.
Yeah, Aatrox is way stronger right now, though, right?
Yeah. He has less complexity as well. He's easier to do well on.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, Aatrox is just like the easy version of Riven, basically.
Right. And you're still welcome, obviously, if you want to play these ones in Diamond, you're welcome to do that. If you want to play the ones in lower Elo, you're welcome to do that as well. The account's still available to you if you want to use that. Up to you.
I guess I'll just play Diamond.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you seen my match history, Ben? It's actually so disgusting.
It's pretty scuffed. Pretty scuffed.
Yeah. Yikes.
There's a good ARAM in there.
It's actually... Oh, yeah. 1 ARAM. At least I won 1 ARAM game. But, oh. Fast Q. I guess I'm Diamond... I literally lost like 20 games. I went from like Diamond 1 to Diamond 4. So I guess it's fast Qs now.
Switching roles is kind of tough.
So the problem that I've been having with these games is honestly it's like even before the game starts, like I just get flamed. People look at my match history and they just flame me over and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, that will happen. People will get pretty pissed. My advice is just hit the slash mute all button down here, like whatever you gotta do. I wouldn't even list it. Yeah, I would just completely ignore the option. Don't even give them the chance, because it's just gonna get in your head. And then grab your champion and lock whichever champion it is. If it's Aatrox, obviously. Let's go and check our runes. I think traditionally with this, right, we're going, yep, this is correct. Looks good to me.
Oh, oops.
And you can go attack speed rune at the bottom one if you want. I don't think it's particularly important when you choose. Attack speed is typically nice because whenever you're attacking, if you have low attack speed, you're in a what's called an animation lock. So
Yeah.
if your attack speed is too low, people will abuse your animation locks on certain champions pretty bad. Usually, I think we're just gonna be banning. Was it Darius or something like that we said we wanted to ban?
Yeah, Darius is fun.
Darius is definitely widely considered to be one of the strongest top laners. He has arguably the highest win rate basically every season. He's pretty much always been very strong, and he's pretty good, especially up here.
Alright, sounds good. Hopefully they don't pick a hard counter matchup.
For sure, for sure. Resolve, revitalize bone plating. Sorry, I'm just working on the coaching document thing on the background.
But no problem. Oh, Jax. Does Aatrox win this matchup?
It's a skill matchup. You just have to respect the basically if you walk in and try
Just
to
counter
brawl
strike?
him. Yeah, if you walk in and try to brawl him and he like starts basic attacking you, your instinct is going to be to E away, and then he's going to Q to you and use his E on you. Once you've used your E, you no longer have mobility and he can just beat you. So you have to make him use his Q before you use your E, basically. Otherwise, you always have to hold your E.
And it's always better to go ignite.
Yeah,
Okay.
because basically the mentality is this: like, if you take teleport, you're going to be more useful overall, like it to the team and stuff. But you also will not have good value in lane. And if you lose lane, you're going to have less value than if you have just ignite instead of teleport, you know? So it's more important
Yeah.
to give yourself the best chance at winning your lane. Okay, so basically in Diamond,
Jump looks pretty bad,
the
I
biggest thing
think.
is that you have to remember that the main thing is like you have to remember to respect the rules, right? Like you can't trade into a slow push ever. If he's slow pushing into you, you have to just back up and let the slow push happen. You're gonna be struggling to outskill the Jax a lot of the time, I think. As far as just in a 1v1 fight. So you want to build your slow pushes and lean into ganks and such. We don't want to just kind of we don't want to definitely don't want to push the wave into him and then like overextend, let him freeze on us, and then he switches to a slow push. We fight in the slow push and die. He crashes to 2 slow push, then we lose. So you want to orient yourself towards playing conscientiously and slowly. And Aatrox has a lot of value in team fights because he has so much CC. So we're going to be kind of leaning on that. You can win the 1v1, but realistically, your goal is just to get to the mid game phase and look for your Qs on people to enable your team. So take our Q points. Let's do one thing here real quick. Just go to your settings for me, if you can hear me, which you might not be able to. Okay, so Doran's Blade and a potion and off the top side. Can you hear me by chance?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, I can hear you.
Cool.
Yeah, I
So,
was charging my headphones.
no sweat. All right. So good. Yeah, you win this because his E's down, and that's his only ability that he has available to him right now, right? So you can step. You can be pretty aggressive here. His E is on like 2 seconds more cooldown than your Q is. Okay, we just slowly kite this back. Okay. No worries. Pop your potion, and now I think we just back up. We're gonna use our passive to heal. Okay, he has
Oh,
E.
fuck.
No
Should I
worries.
flash?
You might have to, yeah. If he uses E on you, then yes. Okay, this is fine. Good. So just try to stay in an XP range if you can, and just stay pretty far back here. And then we're just gonna wait for our level 2. Okay.
Of course, the fucking Graves is here, man.
Level 2 gank.
Like,
Brutal. Alright, so grab a refillable
at least
potion, then
Graves
we're
got
going
me
back to
though.
top lane. Yeah, for sure. Refillable and off the top. Just the green one up there. Okay. Okay, now basically we just fast clear this as fast as we can and try to get the wave to bounce off his turret. Because realistically, a slow push here is kind of tough. Because then he can potentially come back and freeze it. So if we can bounce this wave off his turret before he gets back, so just keep spam attacking the wave as fast as you can. We want to try to get this under. We don't really want to give him the opportunity to freeze. Now, the one thing we have to be conscientious of is it's possible that Graves is looking for a return gank because he did just gank you immediately and have flash. So it's possible that he looks for an immediate return gank. So just be a little thoughtful of that. If the Jack starts looking pretty aggressive, that's probably why. Jack's looking pretty passive. I think we're okay.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
now we just want to make sure this bounces. We don't actually want to fight him or anything. We just want to get the wave under. Once the wave's under, we just back away. Okay, now just walk away. It's all good. Good Q trade. Now we're just gonna let the wave. Yep, good. This is a good ward. Just to make sure he's not doing anything too cheeky. We just back off because his wave is actually gonna push through ours. So we just let this slow push into us, and this is where respecting him comes into play, right? Like we want to just stay in XP range, basically. That's really all. We don't really want to hit the wave like at all here.
Okay.
Because we want the wave for sure to push into us so that we can get a nice reset. Like, okay, Graves is top side, hit tab, see what he's got. He's got 20 some CS. He cleared his top side. We back all the way up here. Back all the way up. If we die right here, we lose 2 waves, so we have to stay alive. And there's no pressure on us to do anything to this wave. Because if you literally like back all, like if you go all the way to your turret, you're not going to lose any of that XP. None of his minions will die. If you go like literally, like you're not even having to be in XP range because the only minion you might lose that one melee maximum, but you're mostly important. The mostly important thing is that you keep your health as high as you can here. Okay, now we just farm this, and then we build it into a slow push and get straight back into him. Focus on lane in the cannon. Good. Okay. Good. I like to use the E auto cancel there. That was nice. Okay.
Oh.
No worries. No worries. Okay, groom the wave a little bit. Good. Good auto cancel. It's that's one of the things that people don't use on Aatrox enough is that auto cancel on his E.
Yeah, the auto E.
So this is cool, right? Because while the wave is up here, he's not really getting any extra value. So here's the thing, right? So your wave from here is naturally going to slow push into him. So now we want to start taking chips at his health as much as we can. Good. Good. Yep, now just keep chipping him. His E's down. You can fight him. So whenever his E's down like this, he has no way to trade back into you. Because you can just completely mitigate like everything that he has. Good. Okay, now his E's
Is
up.
he's gonna come back up?
Yep,
Fuck.
that's fine. It was very
God damn
close.
it.
That's all right. We're basically kind of limit testing that a little bit. It was very close. I think if we stay in auto range there a little bit, we can probably win that fight out. Either way, the wave's pushing. Go ahead and grab whatever your itemization is going to be. Probably a double longsword and a pink or something like that. Okay, and off to top lane. Okay, just use your E to get back to lane. Looks like you already are. Yep, so we're good to go. So he's pushing into you. This is kind of the best case scenario because he doesn't have your wave clear. So his wave is going to kind of continue to stick in front of your turret like that. So he's going to be stuck there with fairly low health when you get there, and the wave is freezing naturally. So if he just resets, just don't touch the wave. We just let it. You can last hit it, like very, very last hit it, but that's about it.
Yeah, wave's in a good spot at least.
Yep. So just deny him this wave by just only last hitting, like very, very last hitting. Like don't hit it like literally at all. Good. Okay, so both of us have 6 here. So I would say he has a slight advantage. Let's just look at his itemization when he gets back. I think he comes back with maybe a recurve. Well, no, he has a blade. He might go Sheen. He went Sheen. Okay,
Oh wow.
yeah, he went Sheen.
Damn,
Yeah,
he's fed as fuck.
Hearthbound. So we just continue to kind of. So we have a slow push here. So we only want to kind of brawl him near the slow push. No worries, no worries. Good. So
Oh fuck.
whenever his E's down, that's when we're looking to exploit him. Um, Basically, you saw the last fight. Like we had that one in between. Oh my, the wrong scene. My bad. In the last fight, like we won that while he didn't have his E completely. Like he basically just had to run from us. So we're thinking maybe like 8 seconds or so between his E's. He E's, and we're thinking probably like 8 to 10 seconds is our window to fight him. Here, just make sure the wave goes under. Make sure he can't freeze it, because if he freezes it, it's going to hurt us a lot. Okay, and it goes under. It gets inside that stone arc. Okay,
Where's Graves is
Graves is
here?
looking for it. We just sit back here. And now your Diana is going on the Rift Herald, so you want to make sure that you're there to support her with that. But you don't need to be
Well, Graves
specifically
is
at
kind of
it.
trolling.
Yeah, he is kind of far ahead here. That was a good EQ. Good. Okay.
Diana come? No.
We're just going to commit on this, it looks like, which I think is fine. Because the Jax is pinned to his turret right now with that wave. He can't really roam. Good. Now let her have that, and then you go off the top lane. So play the top lane pretty safely, right? Because we know that Graves is in the neighborhood, and he's looking to cause some issues here for us. Now again, this is a slow push for him, so you don't really actually want to do anything to this wave. Like only very last hit and then stay in XP. You basically want to avoid getting chunked here. And he looks like he wants to pull the wave. So I'm feeling a little nervous about this. I don't really want him to get a chance to pull the wave. So just continue to freeze this. Like really only very last hit. Try to keep your health as high as you can. Anytime you're freezing, it's technically a slow push for the enemy, right? So you're freezing right now,
Oh,
and that means that he's slow pushing, which means we have to constantly respect his presence. If he trades on us twice, he can kill us, and we can lose this whole wave to the turret. So we want to be pretty conscientious about taking any damage. So now, okay, good. That was really good. That was clean. Nice job. That's huge. Now his E's down. He can't trade onto us. We do drop the freeze. That's okay. Go ahead and pop both your refillables. Okay. So here, again, I think if he trades onto us, we basically have to have our. Okay. This is one thing. So go ahead and flash here.
fuck, I'm kind of trolling.
You're okay. Just
I should have bolted. No, literally I should just back, right?
s- yeah, this is a tough spot. So yeah. So basically, what you're doing incorrectly here is you're eing into him, which is pretty bad. You can't really ever
Yeah.
E into him because if you E into him, he can EQ onto you. So like I'm gonna tell you, basically never E aggressively in this lane. Only like use your E to get away from his Q. Because if you
Yep.
QE at him, he's gonna turn on you, which is it's happened basically both the times that we've done that. So what we've learned from the matchup so far is we're just never QEing at him. All in all, this is fine. You have really good value in team fights. Like you have more value in team fights than Jax has. He has more presence on the split push, so he's expected to kind of win the lane, but you're gonna be more valuable overall to the team because of your CC. He doesn't greed for any plates here, so that's good. Now here, I would fast push this. I would just spam attack this wave as much as possible because I want to get this wave to bounce while he's on reset. Because my feeling is that he's taking a reset right now.
definitely.
So we spam attack this wave, get this wave under, and then we can like kind of go get some vision, take scuttle, generally just to deny interaction with this guy. Good, I like the W. Okay, he has his E up. Okay, we use the E
His
to kind of
ult
try to avoid
advantage.
that.
Guess I'm dead here. Fuck.
We did use the E defensively, which is good. Like that's an improvement in the trading pattern, right? And now we're gonna grab. I would say go boots here just for the little bit of speed boost is pretty handy to try to navigate away from those fights a little bit better if you have to. Team's doing okay, not great, not terrible. Looks like our mid laner is probably competent, support's probably competent, jungler is a mixed bag. Off the top lane. Okay, again, he's fairly low. He's going to greed for 2 plates here. So as soon as we get to lane, if he's still there, we're going to pressure him. If he's not still there, we're going to fast push. So
I
I guess,
got any jungle ganks, so it would be a lot easier. But like,
yeah, she did kind of have you come down and play for the Rift Herald, which did compromise you a little bit. I would say just like the early ease towards him kind of
I
hurt our
mean, he's
lane.
kind of trolling. This is so risky, but he has no Q.
I
Oh
respect it.
fuck.
I respect it. I think you have the right mentality, though. Like, I think that we're looking at possibly punishing him there. You know that his Q's not on, so it gives you a possible window. I don't think that's the wrong mentality. The cool thing here is that he has to reset now, so you can just kill this wave and make sure that he can't. Like, you're going to guaranteeably secure one wave that he can't get, and then you can also crack a plate. And then check and make sure, like, see what your next itemization is going to be. Hit P and just see. Like, I think we're going to be going into, okay, we need our, we have 550 for the Vampiric. We have 800 for Plateds. So those are kind of our possible value picks here. I would say we fast push this wave, take a reset, and get Plateds. Personally, that's what I would say. Because we want to kind of like try to mitigate any bleeding. Like if he's... We want to make sure that we're not getting traded out too hard. Okay, Diana's in the neighborhood. Potentially looking for a gank.
Oh, she's not gonna come top.
She's by mid. Okay, check your wave. Make sure your wave's kosher. Okay. Grand Vampiric, and then off the top here. So 500 more gold gets us to our Eclipse, and then we're going to go into Plateds from here. Keep using the E to get back to where it needs to be. He might get one more plate here, which is totally fine. We have our ulti coming up in 30 seconds, flash in 60 seconds. We don't really have any information about his sums at this point. I don't think we're tracking them. Zed's rotating into you, which is good. It means we're possibly going to finally kind of get a gank for this situation. So in order to enable that, traditionally Diana and Zed like to dive, so we can just fast push this next wave. Good. Yeah, and a good. We're not using the E aggressively, which is perfect. Good. Okay, Zed's on his way, which is good. Graves is down
Oh,
there.
what the fuck?
No worries. We just pop our ulti just to get into this fight. And then I don't want you to greet anything. Use your ignite and everything right off the bat. Okay, the Zed's there.
Oh shit, I forgot to ignite.
No worries, no worries.
I guess he kills him. No.
Oh, he
Oh, he
does.
does.
Holy
Nice.
crap. Nice. Okay, and then
I
grab
should have ignited
our...
early.
Alright, we're not actually going to be to our Eclipse yet.
I mean, I could sell Doran's Blade. You think that's good?
Nah, it's not a good value pick. We'll wait. We'll just stall. Not a big deal. We just go straight to top lane. And now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get Doran's, or we're going to try to get Eclipse and Boots in the same bag. Or, you know, we have kind of... Oh, there we go. Wait, what did we... Oh, did somebody crack a turret?
Sold Ritual.
Ah, they got cracked turret.
Yeah, I guess someone did.
That has to have been what happened, right? Because you got an
Yeah,
extra
I have
50
no
gold out
idea.
of nowhere. Yeah, I think it was the
Yeah,
turret's
I
fault.
just got an extra. I was so confused. I was like, how do I have enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I think that was from a turret falling.
Wait, Heimer's soloing the Rift Herald?
Yeah,
This is.
Heimer's exceptionally good at taking Rift and Baron. Heimer at full build can just solo Baron over the wall. He doesn't actually even have to go into the pit. He can just solo it. He's one of the best champions in the game for that. Let him have that, and off we go top lane. So we're just gonna fast push this lane here. Because at this point, like, we're not really feeling good about the situation. Like, we're not really
Oh,
feeling
I
like
should
we
have
have...
eaten.
No worries. We recognize that immediately. That's what's important. Like, we're just focusing on kind of the things that we can do to grow.
What is that damage, man?
So at least like we immediately recognize that we made the mistake when we made it. That's a step, right?
Yeah.
So grab your cloth armor here. Then we're going to go off to top lane. And then hit tab. Let's see who the problems are on their team. I'm guessing Frozen Heart's pretty solid here. Frozen Heart looks like the buy to me. Go like Frozen Heart Death Stance or something. I would go FH just
Yeah,
because at
this
this
guy's
point,
kind of trolling.
I feel like
If
we've
my
been
diamond actually comes.
I feel like we've been kind of disenfranchised in the lane at this point, and now we're kind of leaning into the team a little bit. So we're going to try to buy items that enable the team as much as we can, which I think in this case Frozen is the correct item to slow down the Jacks, slow down the Graves. Frozen Heart also has the added value of making people really uncomfortable with their own auto attacks and tempos and such. So it'll make them feel a little weird and play a little weird.
Yeah, Frozen Heart's pretty broken right now.
Good wave clear, good wave clear.
Where's the right team?
Okay, now we're just going to make sure we emphasize landing this fellow. Good, good. Okay, so it's possible that Jax is in a bush looking to hop out and just capitalize on you one more time here. So we're going to try to be conscientious and lean away from the bushes as much as possible. Because I don't think it's unreasonable. If I'm him, I'm looking for like a bush play on you. Okay, we see Katarina mid, we see Graves mid, we see Thresh mid. That leaves Kaisa. Okay, Jax is still likely on top side. If we see Jax mid, we go back to top and push. Okay, there he is. He shows mid. So we just go back to top lane and push. Put this ward right here behind you in this bush. Gives you a good vision of when they rotate onto you. And then Graves moved into his topside jungle, so we're basically going to be clearing this one wave and then immediately skedaddling the fuck out of here. Because Graves is going to go to his Krugs, and then he's going to come straight to top to clear this wave. We don't really want to ever basically be trading into any of them. Good. Now just get back here and take your reset. And then we're going to grab our plated steel caps. And then...
Should I go bot here?
I don't think so. I think if we go bot, I think Jax just kills us.
No one's gonna defend it though.
Okay. Yeah, we just collect wave then. We play really, really defensively and collect the wave. Maybe go to the bush that's next to the turret. Hold your E to go back to the turret if you need to. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Their second turret's up, sorry. The Discord icon is over top of it. I didn't see the second turret was up. You're good. Okay, he can't take it before, like, I don't think he can take it right in front of our faces, so we should be fine. Okay, now just play pretty conscientiously here. We want to be pretty defensive, because he's fairly far ahead of us at this point. I think we never win a trade against him anymore. So we're going to be pretty defensive and just try to defuse this wave, and then we'll move back towards top side maybe. Looks like Draven's going into top. No? Okay. So yeah, we clear this wave and then go to top maybe. What is that doing? Alright. So there's one more wave coming in right now. So let's go back and finish this wave. Okay, we see Kaisa, Katarina, and Thresh mid. That means that Graves and Jax are on the map. It's possible they're pushing for us. If they come for us, then top lane is pretty free. Zed's up there, so he's got pressure, so we're feeling okay. We don't really want to push very far here, but we can push at least this far, and then, okay, Jax does show. Okay, so now we don't want to fight him. We just leave. No, we don't want to fight this guy. This dude will whoop our ass right now. We just E out of here, and then we're just playing pretty defensively. Like, if he's down here, that means our team probably gets top turret. So that's all we're really looking at. We're farming.
Triforce plus blade. I can't do anything.
Yeah, we're farming for 1,000 gold right now. 1,000 gets us to our one play he might make here is he might take his push and he might try
Honestly,
to.
I can't even defend the tower.
Yeah, he might just kill the
There's
tower
no
in front of your face. Yeah, exactly. I think he just kills the tower in front of your face and then beats up on you. This is cool though, the top because your top laner is actually pushing. Your Zed is pushing top lane. I mean. So now we're just gonna try to clear this wave. If you need to, like just ult very early. Like if you get in any kind of altercation with him, just pop your ulti very early. Okay, Jax is roaming, so just kind of ping his roam towards your mid laner or whatever, and then just push this wave as fast as you can. Okay, we see that Jax is really just kind of taking off out of here.
Oh,
So we just
Graves is
that's
right
okay.
here.
Just push the wave. Just push the wave. He's already. You can't ever.
Should I go for it?
You can't impact this play at all.
Maybe?
You can't impact this play.
No, I can't. I'm fucking trolling.
Okay, now I'll go back to bot lane and try to clear this wave. Zed is still pushing top lane, so that's good.
When
Okay.
Aatrox falls behind, he's so fucking useless, dude.
Yeah, the cool thing is because you do have CC, once you get to the team fight phase, as long as you get into like a Frozen Heart, while you're still going to feel pretty squishy, you are going to be able to give good CC. So, I mean, you have reasonable precision on your Qs. Like, I think your Qs are reasonably accurate. So, you're still going to have value. That's what's cool about these CC-oriented champs. Even though you can't duel anybody, you will still be useful in team fight contexts. Okay, go ahead and Q on his head. Okay, W, good. We ignited him early, which is good. Stay towards the turret.
Oh,
It's
does
gonna
he
be
die?
close.
No.
That was pretty close though. All right, so now get into our Warden's Mail, which is yeah. Okay, and that's gonna go into Frozen Heart. So now here we're just going off to whatever lane. Basically, our win condition here for us personally is just to try to get to whatever to get to the 1500 gold here. So we need 1300 more gold, which is going to be like 9 waves, 10 waves, 9 waves in a Gromp, 8 waves, Gromp Wolves, etc., etc. So 8 waves is 4
Okay.
minutes. So we're basically looking at like 4 minutes from now to have our Frozen Heart. And that's where we're going to start probably grouping with the team and just trying to contribute value. I think we just basically play through the Zed. It looks like he is some kind of more advanced player. He's got 3 full items already. He's doing exceptionally well. He had that really, really clean play on top lane. I'm feeling pretty good about his
Yeah.
ability to carry the game if we kind of enable him.
Yeah, he's pretty fed. I play around Zed. Maybe Diana.
Yeah, Diana's reasonably good too. If we can fill up her Dark Seal, we'll be in good shape. Okay, so Zed's pushing bot, so we're applying mirrored pressure. So because Zed's pushing in bot like that, we want to push in top like that. That's going to enable the Zed to push without just getting freely rotated onto. We see Kai'Sa and Thresh mid, we see Jax, we see Graves, which means that Zed's clear to push. Ping. Okay, Zed is pulling off with the push. So this is a doom
Might be
situation.
dead
I
here,
probably
to be
ult and
honest.
bail. I probably
No,
ult
no.
and just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course, he has flash.
that's okay. So here's the thing. What's your ult's cooldown, right? Like 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
His flash cooldown is 300 seconds. Or sorry, 200 and 240? No, it's 300 seconds. It's 5 minutes. So because it's a 300-second cooldown, basically he just gave you like a 2-minute tempo advantage, 2.5, 3-minute tempo
Yeah.
advantage, where he's not gonna have his flash, but you'll have your ulti. So you baited out his flash by using your ultimate, which is a favorable trade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Then
It
we're just
just
going.
feels bad, but I guess it's a favorable trade.
Yeah,
Flash for
it's
ult.
a very favorable trade given the situation. We go to top wave here, and see if we can't push it out. Now here's the thing, I kind of expect them to be leaning into Baron, right? So I want you to just go to this bush to your left and just pick this, like also they know your blue buff spawning because they have the timer. Whenever it's gold like that, the enemy team has the timer as well. So that means that we're going to be in a situation where the Graves is probably going to be looking to take that blue buff, which is going to leave him very, very close to you and probably looking to gank you. So you're going to make sure you get this, but then you're just being conscientious. The Graves probably just right next door. Okay, and there he is. All right, so we have our Qs, we have our E. Okay, I think we just let him go. We just focus on clearing the wave.
People are roaming towards it. Or 3 people. Wait, can we Baron? No,
Yeah,
this is so troll.
because we have
This is.
Heimerdinger. Because we have Heimerdinger, Baron's actually pretty open. I
I
think we
feel
do
like
it here.
this is so troll.
No, it's reasonably good because the Jax is bottom right, and we have the Heimerdinger,
Just
and
do it, just do it, just do it.
Heimerdinger's exceptional at taking Baron. Also, the
If we're gonna
worse
do it, we need to just do it.
in the worse the game state, the more risky the plays that you need to make are to win the game. So like if the
Yeah, I
game is
totally
only
agree.
if the
Oh,
game is only
Graves is coming.
5% winnable, then you need like to pull off a 5% play.
Just finish the Baron. We need to just finish the Baron here,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Like,
That's correct. Yep, you have that correct.
okay,
Okay,
kill
so
the
we get the
Graves. He's
Baron.
fucking trolling.
Yep, perfect. Now the last Q goes on top of his head. Now bop the Katarina. Good.
Oh my god.
You're fine. You're just
I don't have
spacing.
Q. Fuck. Oh,
Nice job.
nice.
And now we're just trying to live through the situation if
Oh,
we
don't
can.
grief for the pink ward.
Yeah, we want to survive long enough to retain our Baron buff. So we just, get over these walls and try to move down towards your tree. No, you're gonna die.
Oh fuck. The Jax is ending the game right now.
Nah, he got an inhibitor. It's not a huge deal. You guys traded, so 3 kills.
This is so greedy, but
So 3
okay,
kills.
just go for another
You're
wave.
fine. The Jax showed is backing off with the Thresh. So the 3 kills there plus the Baron buff plus the shutdowns. Like okay, then go from this into a death stance. I would say. It's up to you though. If you prefer Cleaver, I think Cleaver's fine too.
Oh, that sounds probably better.
So think about the trade that you guys just had, right? So the Graves and the Katarina both I think had shutdowns. and you killed the Kaisa as well. So let's say that you got 1,000 gold in shutdowns plus the 3 kills. That's 1,900 gold. You sacrificed one person to do that. That's 300 gold back. So that's a positive 1,600 gold play. Plus you also got the Baron, and the Baron is worth 1,500 gold to the team plus the immediate buff. So that's like a 4,000 gold swing.
Honestly, I think I just go mid here.
Yeah, you do. You just defend this guy. I think we don't
I
probably
can't. I'm
instigate the
fucking
fight.
dead.
You're right. You're right. Just flash over the red wall into the red. Okay, never mind. We just fight.
Well, maybe I can kill the Graves.
All right. Just use this. This is where the okay, good flash. This is where you having the CC that you have makes you really useful to the team because even though like you're pretty behind, right? You actually have good CC utility for the team. Okay, now the game's probably over.
That fight was not even close. I thought it was gonna be close, but
It should have been
it
close. Your
wasn't
your
even.
team trickled
It's
in.
0 for 5.
So you were in a position to get out. And the Diana kind of like wanted to play forward, and because you're behind, it's your responsibility to play with the Diana. So when she chooses to go in ahead of the Zed, that kind of puts you in a bad spot. Obviously,
Honestly, do you
like
think I should FF here or?
I would vote no, but it doesn't really matter. Like I've seen bigger comebacks. It's not impossible. Your Zed is also turbo smurfing. So personally, I would vote no, but
I feel like they outscale us too.
mm,
Maybe I shouldn't FF, but whatever. I'm just tilted. I feel like I could get a better game. Ugh. I just, you know what it is, man. I'm just not used to people watching me play,
yeah,
and I'm just choking
it definitely
because watching
it's
me.
definitely
That's
harder to play when
actually
somebody's
the
watching
problem.
for sure. It is like way harder to play when somebody's watching you.
Usually I like 1v9 every game. Oh, whoops, my mic cut out.
You're right, I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Cool.
Yeah, let me just get into queue. Let me share my screen real quick. I just run it down in laning phase. There's like nothing I can. No. The problem was I just eat into the jacks early, and then I
Yep.
died like 20 times because of it, and that's what actually set me far behind.
Yeah, and that's our learning
After I
lesson,
ate
right?
into him.
Is
Yeah.
now in the future when we're against the Aatrox, we're not using our or sorry, when we're against the Jacks, we're not using our mobility spells to get into the Jacks unless we know that we can win the fight. And then we're gonna
What's
try
your
to
main
abuse
champion?
him. My main is I'm an OTP Kled.
Oh, maybe I should actually let me buy Kled. I actually want to learn how to play Kled.
Kled's like extremely strong.
Yeah. Actually, I might not have enough to buy him. Fuck, where's the refunds?
It's in the profile, yeah, store profile top right. Purchase history, and then yeah, it's one of these. If there's no refunds
No,
available.
I don't have enough. Okay, I'll just play Riven.
Yeah, we have Riven and Aatrox. I would say Riven and Aatrox are pretty comparable champions. They're good to play. Tryndamere is good. The problem with Tryndamere is that Tryndamere doesn't have any value when you're behind. So on the Aatrox there, because even though you're behind, you still have the value of like popping your Qs and getting CC for your team. You don't have that with Tryndamere. You have basically no utility as Tryndamere. So other than just raw split
Yeah,
push, you're not very useful. So I would say Riven and Aatrox are a little bit
Trinity
better
is
for
awesome.
learning the role.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
No worries. Okay, so we have Aphelios, Ka, we have Trend, or we have Yasuo. Realistically, we can't go Trend here, because if we go Trend, they're going to go Randuins because they already have a Yasuo, so Trend Yasuo is going to be an automatic Randuins, and they're going to completely shut us down. So we have to pick something with more utility. I think Riven or Aatrox is totally fine, but we can't go Trendemir here, I don't think. I think it's automatically lost if we go Trend. Does that make sense?
My bad, I'm back.
You're right, no worries, no worries. Okay, so were you able to hear me at all about the champion select stuff?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying, like, we basically can't ever go Tryndamere in that situation, because if we go Tryndamere, like, we already have a Yasuo, and they're going, Aphelios as well. So if we go Tryndamere, they're going to build Randuins by default, and we automatically lose. Because Yasuo and Tryndamere are both hard beaten by Randuins, and so is Aphelios. So it's good that we don't lock Tryndamere. If we go Tryndamere, I think we just automatically lose the game. Riven or Aatrox are both fine there because they have more utility. Malphite, obviously, even better yet because you're leaning away from the heavy AD nature of the team and into some AP, into some CC utility. It looked like we went Comet, and then the second backup rune set, I think we were supposed to go Presence of Mind, but I don't think it's a huge deal. We ended up going to Tenacity and Triumph, which is fine. I think usually we would prefer Tenacity and Presence of Mind for laning phase, for being like in a slightly extended laning phase. Your stream did close, so I cannot see your game if it's going yet.
1 second.
No sweat, no sweat.
I'll share it now.
Okay, cool. So we're on red side. We're against a Rumble, right? So what that means, of course, is that we need MR. Which kind of makes life a little harder, because Malphite definitely prefers to just go straight armor.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It feels kind of bad going Malphite into Rumble, but
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
okay.
so it depends a little bit on what the Varus goes. If the Varus chooses to go any kind of AP, then we basically just go end to MR and then avoid the Graves at all costs.
I guess Frostfire, right?
Yeah, Frostfire's good. If the Varus is going AP, then we actually grab a Negatron first, just to try to survive this guy. It looks like what is the Aatrox? Is he Hail of Blades? What is he? Yeah, Hail of Blades. I don't know. I'm not sure where he's going. I don't have enough information. Okay. We're being pretty respectful of this guy here, just because if he pokes us down, it's going to kind of make our life very hard. Remember the last game, the Graves basically 2-camped into us, right? So we're kind of going to feel something very similar, where we really want to avoid the Graves doing some cheeky shit and setting a whole game behind. So we're only stepping out to toss Q whenever so don't do it yet. Only do it whenever our Arcane Comet is out there. So you see on
And
the,
mana flow.
yep, so they're available right now, so now we can start spamming it again. So just go ahead and use it whenever you have those two things available. Other than that, the wave is huge against you, so just back up completely. We just be very defensive here. Just basically keep your health at full, because you're gonna have to sacrifice health later to maintain your mana pool. So we're never trading CS for a lot of our health here, in my opinion. Okay. So we saw that Ka went bot. Traditionally, he went mid. Whenever this kind of thing happens, usually the Graves is going to look for a counterplay somewhere else. And now that he has vision on where your Ka is and saw our Ka going to bot lane, that means he's going to be very confident that he has a positive play topside. Okay, good. I think that was a good trade. Now I just back up again and let his wave kill your wave, and then we're just going to stay in a turret and keep our health high. Like literally, we're not gonna lose any experience or anything by just being by being at turret. We might lose that very farthest minion. Maybe it's close. Yeah, and see, we actually don't even lose it by being back here. So now we can push this here. I still feel like the Graves is likely to be looking top lane here. I think he's probably going to be doing something cheeky and trying to potentially look for a dive on us. So I want to keep our health as high as we can possibly keep it. Poking with Q at the right times, which is good. Okay, don't want to take the minions
Can't
here.
get any of these minions.
Yep, that's okay. We don't really like, they're not worth anything, right? All we're worried
Ah,
about
I should have ignited. Fuck.
So all we're really worried about, like we're never really worried about landing, especially casters. Casters aren't worth shit. So just let the turret kill the casters. Go ahead, grab a Negatron cloak because we're against an AP, right? Negatron and a pink ward or whatever. Um, and then like we never want to trade our health for a couple of minions. Like 2 casters is never worth even a little bit of our health because we knew the Graves was probably going to be topside, right? Like we knew the Graves was looking for a play to counter the Kazakhs. So all we're really doing is just surviving and trying to keep our health as high as we can to avoid that dive. Does that make sense?
Yep, true.
Like if you have literally
Could've just waited.
if you have one more basic attack worth of health, that Graves dies to you and you're ignite there. Like you just win that dive if you have like one more basic attack worth of health. So we just need to avoid taking really any unnecessary
I just
damage.
don't understand how my jungler doesn't getting top, but the enemy jungler comes every single game. Like,
Yeah,
my jungler didn't getting top last game or this game.
that's true.
It's just not. It doesn't seem like it's fair.
Yeah, it's one of the unfortunate things about top lane is
I mean, I
definitely
guess Kha'Zix is kind of weak early, but like,
the conditions in which, I mean, I guess the main reasoning would be this. We know that Graves is pathing into top. Kha'Zix loses to Graves at most phases of the game because Graves, when he stacks his passive, gets a ton of armor, so Kha'Zix can't assassinate him. So Kha'Zix kind of wants to just avoid the Graves. So I think he pathed and cleared. Remember, we leashed, right? So we knew that he cleared
yeah.
away from us, and we know that it's likely that their jungler cleared bottom top because we saw their bottom lane appear late, which means that we know that their jungler is most likely coming our general direction. So, um, I mean, we kind of had the information to work through that. I feel that we had the information to work through that at least.
How
Blowtorch
does this
hurts.
guy do so much damage? Sharpshooters? Like,
Yep. Sorks are pretty brutal, man. Okay, now only thing we're worried about here is landing the cannon minion, so make sure you use your Q to clear the cannon. Good. And now, like the wave itself, I'm not really worried about pushing it out here because I think the Grave perceives us as a vulnerability and is gonna, until we see him elsewhere, my feeling is that he's just around the corner all the time. That's how I want to approach this. Okay, now if he comes under the turret and takes aggro, we're gonna instantly ult him. If he takes aggro at any point, because he doesn't have a stopwatch, right? Or does he?
no.
Okay, then yeah, we're gonna automatically ult him if he starts taking turret aggro. So if he starts spitting his flamethrower or anything, then we're just gonna bop him.
I thought he was under tower.
No
No,
worries, no worries, that's okay.
doesn't
Nothing, no
matter.
harm, no foul. You have 2 minutes again, and then it's back up. You can take your reset here to get your mana back, or you can stick and clear the wave too. It's fine. He doesn't really have a good way to threaten you. I mean,
Kha'Zix comes top. This guy's trolling so hard, bro. Like, I don't
yeah,
understand why Kha'Zix not coming.
it looks like he
He has
is
no
right now.
flash.
I don't know if we've pinged that he doesn't
Look
have
at this guy.
flash yet.
Like, he's literally. This guy's so. I'll ignite earlier.
Okay, good,
Come
good, good.
on, how does that kill me?
Okay, now grab our Negatron cloak, which is an extension of that magic resist cloak right there. Okay, and then grab a pair of boots.
Should I just go Bobby Cinder? Is that bad?
No, Bamboo Cinder's not bad, but Negatron's gonna make landing much more palatable for you. So I would go boots and then just grab like a refill and a pink or something. Refill has tremendous value in laning phase because he can poke you like with several spells, and you're just gonna get to be able to consume that for free. And then you can pink ward the Tribush to deny him from landing a dive on you as well.
Feels so bad going magic resist on Malphite, but
It does, but it's gonna be pretty useful. And I think the Varus is gonna end up having AP. My feeling is he'll have some AP. Whether it's a Nashor's Tooth or whatever it is, I think he's gonna end up doing some kind of AP. Okay, Kha'Zix is looking for Rift, so we can be a little sloppy here just in the name of keeping this dude in here. And we know that he doesn't have ulti, so he actually doesn't really win trades against us. Our ulti's up in 20 seconds as well. Check again, just make sure this dude doesn't have a stopwatch or anything cheeky like that to bother us. But I think we just kill him with our ultimate. Because he doesn't have ulti for a while.
Yep. I feel like Kazik should have came top way more times this game. Guy's
Okay,
playing so aggressive.
let's clear this. Okay, Graves, we see Graves bot side, so now I'm feeling pretty good about doing whatever we need to do. If you're going to engage on him, we would probably want to just kind of burst him down sooner than later and then back off and start getting set back in for a defense. Because the Graves can't be here to dive us because he's bot side. So we can be a little bit slovenly with it if we want. We also have good resist against him right now. We have like double our natural resist. So we're able to tank a lot of AP damage right now. Okay, keep clearing our wave. This is good. Rumble roamed, so now fast push. And just use everything. W, E, Q, everything. And we're just going to fast push this as fast as we can, and then we take our reset, most likely, maybe after the next wave. Okay, looks like next wave is going to be here. Okay, we can clear the next wave, and then we can take our back. Because the next wave represents Mercury Treads, or Plateds, or whatever we want.
Not push it fast enough, but
Yeah, you got it. He's still mid, so you got plenty of time. Okay. The Yasuo styles and the Varus. The Rumble gets backed down and is unable to convert a kill, so he gets no value. You get huge value. You can also steal a plate if you really want to. It's up to you. I don't think it's a bad call. I don't think it's like the biggest difference is the Bam like the if you if you were to take a plate there, you'd end up with like Bammies or something. Okay, so you can convert your boots now, plateds or mercs. I don't really care which. Both are good value here. The mercs is better against the couple of people you're seeing more frequently. Plateds are better just overall against their team. Okay, and then I go straight back to top lane. And now we're going Bammies into our primary, which is Frostfire. Okay, we have our ultimate available. He'll also have his ultimate, I believe. Well, no, you know what? I didn't see the fight mid, so I don't know if he has his ultimate. Maybe we can
I
assume
think
that
he
he
has
doesn't have his
also.
ult. Okay, we'll assume that he has ulti then, since that's your feeling, and we'll play respectful of that. We don't want to tank the wave. The wave's huge.
Kazik should be coming top right now. Guy's playing so aggressive.
All right, so let's one more thing here. Then we can bop our E. Good. Okay, now we can basically. I think we can react. I feel decent about fighting him. Because we can just drop our ignite on him and just keep fighting him. It's really a
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good
not that
fight
bad.
overall. Yeah, and I think if he had ulti, he would have used it. So I think we can probably just Q W E slap his face a little bit. You know?
Yeah. I should have waited for my passive to come back up.
No worries. I think you're good right now. I think you honestly just like basically flash Q W E him. Nice, and not push the wave.
Nice.
Nice job. Now we just push the wave. Graves is dead. So Graves is dead. Thresh is dead. Rumble's dead, right? So that leaves who on the map? That leaves their mid laner and that leaves their ADC. ADC should be bot. Varus is probably rotating into that bot fight because he has no reason to be leaning into top side, which means that you can push. Okay, Varus is mid, Kai's is bot. Thresh is on respawn, which means you have at least another like 25 seconds ish to push. So you clear this wave, you clear next wave, then you take a reset. That's all the reasoning into why you're doing what you're doing here.
I have teleport, but
No, the Rumble just uses teleport, so you're good.
oh yeah.
So you have about 15 seconds left, which we have plenty of time to push this, and then we'll just take a conservative reset. Go to the middle bush instead of the first bush in case the Rumble tries to do something sneaky like Q. And just, yeah, when I say middle bush, yeah, you usually mean that one. But we just take our reset immediately from that bush. Okay, and then we just go into our Frostfire, so Bammy Cinder's pretty good here. He doesn't see us, so we're good. And then we just walk straight back to lane, wait for our mana, and then go back to lane. And so, we both used our ultimates, and we won the fight. We just got Bammy Cinder. He didn't get a kill. He didn't get any extra value. My feeling at this point is that we can probably continue to fight him. Take these two-part trades, chunk him once with QWE, back up, ult, and then QWE him again for the win.
Yeah, definitely. This lane is over now. I beat him every single time. As long as I have ult up and I
Right.
don't do something stupid,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy.
Pretty sure I agree with that. The big thing is we managed to keep our XP pretty constant. He might have maybe a level 11, maybe. No, he's level 10.
Honestly, I could ult him.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think trading very aggressively into him here is good because it denies him any options to really do much to us. We also have our Q coming up
Do
like
not
right
say
now.
in the word.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
pop our refills. You're okay. Just pop your refills.
Just back off here.
I think you just walk straight into his face here,
Wait,
maybe.
maybe I could just wait for my passive to come up.
Yep.
Come up.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thought. Okay, Graves is here, so we just try to waste some time, maybe, or just yeah, either all
Oh
in or
shit.
waste time. That's okay. No worries.
I could kill him, but
So Kyle looks like he's rotating into the fight. Check our mid lane. Let's just see what's going down on that mid side. Looks like the wave's getting pushed in. Check our bot side. Bot wave pushing. Bot lane has turret. They only have so our bot wave won and cleared turret, and they have 4 plates up. So there's a 4 plate deficit there. We're only down 2 plates, and our mid lane is up a plate, which means that overall the map is positive. We're at 12-7, so the overall game state looks really good for us right now. We also just generally do pretty well overall to their team, and we can always just pick off whoever their scariest person is with our ulti. Let's hit tab and just keep seeing who's strong. Like who's the best in our team right now. It looks like Graves and Kaisa, right? So that's gonna be that's gonna be probably like a Thornmail angle. Um,
Nope.
you have a couple of options. I think Thornmail, Frozen Heart, both good. I will say Malphite does like Frozen Heart, especially because he lacks mana. So Frozen Heart gives you a lot of mana to kind of get through the laning phase, what's left of the laning phase. So you can always finish Frostfire and then go into Frozen Heart. We just fast clear this wave, and we just want to keep pressure here to make sure that we can get the Rift safely. So as long as we clear this wave and then just mosey on down to that Rift Herald,
Oh fuck, missed cannon.
no worries, no worries. Now just move into their jungle here. Don't move in like super deep, but move in and get some vision down inside his jungle. Realistically, you want a 2-step here, which is a pink ward in that first bush that's closest to you, and then a regular ward over the wall towards this bush. Okay. Aphelios just killed somebody mid, traded 1-for-1 for the Varus, which I think is fine. We go to the top side here and push in. Okay, we can maybe follow the Kazakhs. Looks like we're going to contest this blue buff, which I don't think is a bad play necessarily. Actually, this is Thresh. Okay, so this is bad. The reason why is that it's 4v3.
Oh my god.
The
I'm
reason we
fucking
know
dead.
that the reason that we know that the reason that we know that it's 4v3 there, or 3v4 is because we know that Thresh is on the top half of the map. Like once we see the Thresh, we're convinced it's a 3v4. Because we have one person down, which is the Aphelios, and we have Yasuo bot. We're basically never ever going to take a numbers disadvantage fight.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so let's grab whatever else we need here. I think it's an armor for our, yep, and then we're going to go straight back to top lane. Okay, looks like Kazakhs may possibly pull this fight off, I'm not sure. Off to top lane. We're always just collecting waves. I think he gets the turret, so then we just try to clear the wave.
This Rift Herald. I think that's a good Rift Herald.
It depends. Does it take inner?
I guess so.
If it takes inner, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to take inner, but I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, just fast clear this way. We want to keep trying to pull this rumble up here, and we want to try to out rotate him whenever possible. It's a little weird, kind of a weird situation. Okay, and now we grab the next wave, and then we rotate. Okay, looks like this fight
My team is dying.
looks like that fight's just over. So we just push this wave as fast as we can, and then we can either roam down, get vision, take a reset. We have a couple of options here. Our next reset realistically should be like 1,000 gold, 1,050 for our Frostfire. So we're not going to have that for a hot minute yet. So we can either Instinct for is going to take too long. I think we just
Maybe I can get the tower.
Maybe check mid. Yep, you're good. You can potentially pursue it. Just keep your eyes on mid. See who shows and who doesn't. We see Rumble bot, so top's looking even better.
Well, Rumble actually went bot.
It would be Varus and Graves if they're going to be here. Be Varus and Graves.
They have the Scuttle Crab. Oh, it just ran out.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can kill Kaisa if Lulu actually uses her.
Yeah. Look at possibly just dumping your ulti on her. She has vision on you. Okay, clear the pink. You walked over a pink, so include the pink that's in that bush right there. And then I think we just go to
45.
Okay, so Dragon is going to be the play here, and the team is going to want us to be a Dragon, which I think is fair. So push this wave. We'd love to get to Frostfire first if we can. I don't really think that we can, but if we can, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, yeah, it's never going to happen. I think
sell the Dorn Shield.
Yeah, do that. Yep, that's good value. And then we go to the fight, and that's like the most prepared that we can possibly be for this fight given the circumstances.
Yeah, for sure.
Hit tab again and see who it is. Kaisa Graves. Those are our targets. We're ulting somebody.
Kaisa.
We're ulting
So
both if we
far.
can, but we're at least ulting one of them. Okay, look at the Lulu.
Right.
Look at the Lulu. Okay, we're looking at. I mean, personally,
And
there it is. There it
maybe
is.
I
There it
hit
is.
both of them.
There's
I
the
hit
exact.
Kaisa
That's
and
that's the
Graves.
exact play we needed. Beautiful.
Let's go.
That's perfect. Get your ignite out.
And the
Get your ignite
flash
out.
is kind of
Ignite.
troll,
Ignite.
but
Ignite. Ignite.
yeah, let me ignite it.
E W. Good. Beautiful play.
Nice. We win the game off that.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a
Two dragon.
extremely good play. So do you see how like by thinking about who our targets are and what we're going to be trying to do before we get to the fight, it's really easy for us to notice when that happens.
Yeah, for sure. The kites and graves were so fed. I had
Yep.
to go for them.
Okay. Now go straight to the bot wave from here because you need some more gold. We'd like to get ourselves to I would argue probably a frozen heart from here. So pushing this out is pretty good for us. We'd like to see 1,000 gold for our next reset because that's going to be our warden's mail, right? Okay, we need one more wave for frozen heart. We can also do Gromp, maybe. You can go back and take the cards because Gromp looks like he might be going to it.
It's gonna go to it.
If you can, ping him and just say, hey, can I have this, maybe? It's like, we just ping the warden's mail. Nah, he's not going to give it to us.
It never let me have it.
Alright. So then I think we go straight to... Okay, so Aphelios is top wave right now, so we go to bot wave. Yeah, just grab 3 armors.
I guess I'll just wait for Warden's Mail.
Nah, just grab 3 armors and just go to bot lane. So Aphelios should go to top wave here, we think. We need to fast clear this, hit tab, and I think the next play is going to be Rift Herald, maybe? Oh, it's Baron in 8 seconds. Okay, they're going for Baron, so you have to rotate to this. Go straight to this. We just give him bot tower, just to make sure this play is completely successful. Because the Graves could potentially steal it or something, you know? But if we're able to, like, be in the neighborhood to make sure that he is not able to do that, that's more valuable. It looks kind of inty, right? Like, because we're feeling pretty sure that we have it at this
I was
point.
about to say that. It looks pretty
It
easy,
looks
but
pretty inty, but like realistically, like
I guess
if we
we do
don't
it so
come to this,
fast.
now go to back to your bot wave here. Okay, so basically, like the thing is this: it looks kind of inty, but we don't necessarily know what's going to happen. And if we don't go to that and our team dies, we lose the game. Like we lose the Baron, we lose all of our prio, we lose all of the shutdowns. So we hover that just because, like, realistically, what we give up for that is like I don't know, we gave up maybe 400 gold for that.
Yeah,
But if we
true.
lose the Baron, it's like a 2,000 gold loss plus. Okay, so we just fast clear this wave. And now 400 is Warden's Mail, and then 600 more on top of that. So 1,000 is going to be Warden's Mail and the Glacial. 1,500 is going to be the full, or 1,600 is going to be the full Frozen Heart. So those are the values we're looking at.
For sure.
Your stream randomly just closed itself, just so you know.
I'll open it 1 second.
No sweat, no sweat. Okay. So we push this next wave, and then we can potentially take Inner. We know that Kaisa's on respawn. We see Thresh top, we see Graves top, we see Varus top. That means that we're against Rumble at worst. So the Baron buff makes minions. Okay, we see Rumble's top side. So it's just us versus Kaisa. If you see Kaisa, kill her. Okay, she's mid, so we're good. We just keep pushing this. Use our W to auto attack reset. Yep, good. And we just push for this turret. This turret's worth 600 gold. This will give us our full Frozen Heart, which is really important. We never wanted to be in that fight, right? Because the Yasuo was in base. We're never going to try to be in a fight that Yasuo's not going to be in, because realistically, our combo is to fight with the Yasuo. Okay, this is good. Yeah, just ignite her. Don't greed your ignite. We don't, like, I think you can kill her without it, but like we
So
don't.
greedy. It's so greedy. I should have just ignited. Fuck.
Yeah, we want to get it out as early as we possibly can. We never
I
want to
thought I
hold
could
that.
kill her without it, but no.
Yeah, it just, because all of the healing during the fight, like the Doran's Blade healing and all that shit, it all adds up. So getting your ignite on the table to mitigate all of those little numbers is really important. It did, for the record, I think you're right. It did look like you could do it without it, but obviously, like, we couldn't, right? So,
See, I saw it coming top.
okay, go into, I think you go into hit tab. I think we go Randuin's here. Randuin's and then Frozen Heart. Or, sorry, Randuin's and then
Oh,
Force of Nature.
Thornmail. Do you think Thornmail's any good?
They don't have Thornmail's good sometimes. They don't have a lot of healing. They're not leaning into healing very hard. We need to just take them completely out of the equation. I think Randuin's is going to do a better job of that. Randuin's and then Force of Nature, in my opinion. We're playing heavily into Dragon here. We have 45 seconds into Dragon, so all we're going to do is clear the
Yeah.
bot wave and then
Oh,
get
Kha'Zix is going for something.
okay,
Goodness.
clear the bot wave and then get the vision behind the Dragon pit with your wards. Make sure you hold your ulti to guarantee the Dragon as well.
I love how this guy's pinging like every single thing I should do. Like, why is this guy pinging every single place I should go? I don't understand. Like,
Okay,
it's actually kind of tilting me.
let's push one more wave. Push one wave bot. Because we have a little while yet, right? Because the Kha'Zix is on reset, so we have time before we get to the next Dragon
For
play.
sure. We should get this dragon. Graves is dead.
For sure, for sure. It should be free. He's just taking a reset because I think we have time.
Because like he's pinging me again.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It just if it's tilting you,
Yeah,
just mute him.
honestly,
Just
let me
mute all of them.
just.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just mute the whole shit. Doesn't even matter. We never. You can always just type in chat too. You can just type /mute all, and it will just mute everybody.
Or slash ignore all. That's pretty good too.
Definitely just use one of those. If it's tilting you and your team's paying you and stuff, just yeah. Like we want the game learning.
Type back for the rumble.
Yeah, we want the game learning to be about you versus the game, not you versus like the people on your team.
Yeah, I just get tilted way too.
All right, grab. I think
Force of Nature.
Yeah, Force Nature's fine here.
Let me go that too.
We can go Force Nature because the Varius is full AP, and the Kai'Sa's gonna have some hybrid damage. After that, we're gonna go into Randuin's.
For sure.
Team's brawling mid, but we're on reset for this. I think we just try to ping them off, but I don't know if it works. Okay, we go to top wave and push. Yeah, realistically, the team just shouldn't be brawling if we're not like available. And we had to react to the rumble there, I believe, because we have objective bounties. So if we give him too many like turrets top and stuff, we're gonna be coughing up huge amounts of gold. Okay, we just push here. This is fine. We just push. Kai'Sa's here, and remember from last time we can blow Kai'Sa up. Yeah, so we see Thresh. Graves is down. We see three mid, and we know that Kai'Sa's the only one here. So we just bop her.
Oh, is it 2 mid?
We just bop her.
I could dive her. Fuck it.
Yeah, we just completely full send on her and just stay right on top of her head.
She has exhaust.
It's fine. Just stay right on top of her head. You're good. Now just walk away.
Okay.
Okay, now Graves is gonna be coming for us, so walk really far away. I think here and reset.
This is so greedy, but
yeah, this is tough because the Graves is in the neighborhood. Okay, he's not here on time. So now we grab this. Yep. Finish more of the Force of Nature here. We want to tie that item up. And then we're going to go off to mid. Now, okay, at this point, every time we've left the team, they've immediately inted. So I think from here, like, we're just going to give value on the map. If we have to, we're going to stick to the team and try to play off the Yasuo. Because when we're not there, the team automatically dies.
Yeah, Yasuo is so strong. I didn't realize he had so many items. I can just ult 3 of them, and then Yasuo ult, and then we just win the game.
For sure.
Pretty easy. Need to make sure he's in range though first. Yep. Yasuo, come here.
Those are your 2 scary people right there.
I have ult in 3 seconds. We can just Yasuo ult.
Yeah, he's not posturing like he wants it. So we just back off now because this is a 4v5. Because the Kha'Zix is down, right? Baron's up, Kha'Zix is down.
Baron.
We just back and just defend the Baron. So get your ward up here in this bush, and get your ward, one more ward deeper as well. We need to wait for the Kha'Zix here. We can't actually start it.
Yeah, Kha'Zix is up. No, we can't.
And the scary people here? The scary people here, of course, are still the Kai'Sa and the Graves. So we're going to just be looking for both of them. Oh, this is a... Oh, it looks pretty good for a minute, but...
And I could ult in.
No. We wait for a Kai'Sa opportunity. I think Kai'Sa's the scariest person here.
Spot.
Well, okay. It's Graves. Because if we ult the Kai'Sa, the Graves still has smite. Okay, we're going to bait the Baron. Good. So keep your eye down there and look for the opportunity to ulti. Because we see the Rumble ult. Okay, the Rumble's going to ult us. The Rumble's going to ult us immediately. So we need to finish this, and then we need to immediately ult on the Graves.
Finish it?
Yep.
I ult over the wall.
Okay, we grab the Varus.
At the ult for Yasuo. We lose this shit. Have to back off.
Yep, you're fine. You just keep walking away. That's good. Kha'Zix lives. We just take our reset here. Both junglers missed smite pretty badly. It got down to like 700 before anybody got a smite off, so that's pretty bleak.
Oh my god, we lost Baron. What? I thought we got Baron.
No, it went down to 700 and the Graves pinged it. Okay, so we have our force. We grab that, and then we're going into Randuin's next. Go to defend mid really quick here. So just try to stand forward. They don't have enough actual. I don't think they have enough to stop you. I think you can walk forward and just clear the
We
wave.
lose inhib. I think we lose inhib.
Yeah, you can give it. It's fine. You can give it. It's fine. It's fine to give it here and just
Do
leave.
anything.
Because if you die, it's possible you lose. I think you had enough strength that you could possibly have cleared it, but it's not a huge deal. All right, we cleared this, and then we're looking
Why
for
are you
dragon
eating
here.
it?
So dragon should be last dragon, yeah, and it should be soul for us.
Yeah.
So that's pretty high value. It's an earth
Yeah, just
soul
play for
against
dragon.
you being very tanky. So I think we just clear our way into dragon here. 1,000 gold is our warden's mail.
Just need Yasuo to push bot.
1,800 gold or 1,900 gold is our giant's belt and warden's mail. 2,700 is the full of both items. Let's go ahead and leash this or whatever. We just want to clear this up and get our team ready for the fight. And again,
Yeah,
you're
as
looking
fast as
for
possible.
ulti. You're looking for ulti on Graves or Kaisa. Obviously, the Graves is an issue because he outsmote our Graves or our Kazakhs that time. So if you get a window
Ult over the
on
wall here.
Graves, yeah, if you get a window on Graves, you can take it.
We need to pull this.
Yeah, I agree. The main issue here is that you have supers pushing in your base, so you have to kind of get this done reasonably quickly.
Here.
Okay, so we need to get pull it. Now we need to get vision or something. We don't have any contesting
Oh
vision.
my god.
If you see the
this
Graves,
ult.
send
Fuck.
him to the moon.
Just got double ulted.
Okay, there's Graves down and to the right.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Okay. So now we just back off to our base.
For mid.
Just go straight to our base. This is a very, very, very greedy back. We live though, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Not even in the bush, too.
Randuin's is our next item
I
here.
guess get a Ruby Crystal.
Yeah, that's fine. But Randuin's is the item here.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we're gonna push our mid wave out. And then remember, we're looking for ulti. I would say Kai'Sa's more important if there's not an objective immediately at hand, because Kai'Sa's gonna have more DPS overall.
Kaisa, I mean, Graves has like 5 items right now. Maybe I should
Graves does have more. It's up in the air. I think both are good. You can pick. I think Graves is fine.
Oh fuck.
My main concern is like Kai'Sa's designed to scale in, so she's gonna be pretty tricky.
I mean, I could ult the Thresh here, but no,
absolutely not. We're never ulting Thresh. Okay, let's get this ulti off on Graves.
We win this.
Okay, we have our ulti. We traded 2 for 2. We're 3 for 3 with full health.
Yeah, we win this.
Yeah, we popped that one. Yeah, we win this fight really hard. Okay, now we just push the wave. They win the fight.
Oh, Aphelios.
Okay.
Yeah, we win.
Yep, now we push the wave, and then that was way closer than ever should have been, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so they need to clear both sides of the enemy team's jungle right now, or at least just this next wave. Like, they can't actually get to the inhibitor, but they can potentially clear this and then deny them some gold from the jungle. Take your point in your ulti and then grab your giant's belt.
We just play for Baron and then Baron end the game.
Yeah, we're just playing to proc our Yasuo ulti on the important people.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna lose that fight. Oh no, they're winning it. Nice. Okay, this is really good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just like end the game or something for free.
Yeah, for sure. It's over. Yeah, FF. Okay. GG.
Well played. Well played.
Nice. Finally got a good game. Literally 20 losses in a row. I finally won a game. Nice.
Yeah, the ulti on the Kaisa and Graves at that second or third dragon, that second or third
Yeah,
was huge.
yeah, that was the
So,
game winning
game for sure.
play
For
right
sure.
there. Yeah, for sure. For the last game, I want to play Riven, if that's okay.
Sure, sounds good.
Let me just get straight into Q. I mean, I want to play Kled, but I don't have enough essence for it.
Yeah, Cled's pretty crazy. He's pretty good right now too, so definitely encourage people to learn him. He'll take a little bit to learn because he's a lot about knowing how your limit, like knowing your limits and what you can and can't do. But once you get there, he's kind of like Udyr in that sense. Like he requires you to know exactly when you can and can't go in, what value you can get out of going in.
Maybe Kled is free this week. Maybe I can play him in normals.
He
No,
might
I
be.
don't think he's. I don't know how to check. No, he's not.
Whenever you get into game, your stream is not currently available.
Oh, it's not working.
Not currently.
1 second.
Okay, we're good. It's up now. Sorry. Um, and then let's see. Looks like we have the Yasuo again. We have.
Well, I guess we have all AD. Maybe I should go AP.
Yeah, it would definitely not hurt.
Oh, my thing stopped working. Yeah, I don't have any AP champions.
Yeah.
I have Malphite, but I don't want to play Malphite.
I mean, if we go Riven, it's fine. We just need to go early Cleaver to make sure that they're not getting that. Like, even if they get like,
Honestly, we shouldn't even be going Yasuo. This is kind of troll. Like, we have no AP, no tanks. Yo, you see this chat, man? This is why I literally get tilted every game. Like, look at chat.
there you go.
Yo, Top, you finna run it. Okay, bro. Whatever. I'm just gonna play Riven.
Yeah, and I think we're just
Actually,
gonna.
no. Tryndamere looks so good versus team comp.
Yeah,
No.
they don't have very much hard CC, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, let's go Tryndamere.
We have our Ghost, we have Flash, and then we have Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Alacrity. Last Stand is usually gonna be good, and then you can go Bone Plating, Revitalize. I think usually the attack speed rune is gonna be a little better here.
Yeah, I
And I
was
think
about
that
to say that.
that's pretty good. We have Ghost, we have Flash, so I think that's fine. I think Ghost is usually pretty good.
Do you see this chat, man? They're literally flaming me before the game even starts. Like,
Yeah,
how am I supposed to have a good mental
for
when they're
sure, for
flaming me
sure.
this hard?
Yeah, you have Ghost and you have Flash here, so you can like basically the team was going to be kind of challenging for you. Like, of course you don't have cleanse or anything like that, but Ghost isn't really going to be a big issue. It's going to be helpful for sticking on some of their like more mobily champions like the Tristana and stuff mid game. But against the Teemo, like realistically, we're gonna be going into. Okay, go ahead
Wait,
and
he's
go to
going
your
Rem
runes real quick.
spot.
Let's go. Go to your runes real
He's
quick.
going Rem spot, bro.
Go to your runes real
Should I
quick.
just dodge?
You're fine. And then take Revitalize as your middle rune. Sorry, Revitalize Second Wind, because you're against the Teemo. So the Teemo is gonna be trying to poke you out. You're gonna go Doran's Shield against him, and then you're gonna basically just only let him poke you a little bit.
This guy's going cleanse ghost Rem spot. Should I just dodge or?
Nah, I think it's fine.
Alright. I don't know. I think he's
You're,
gonna
you're
run it,
gonna
bro.
you're gonna get these
This
games.
is yeah, okay. He does.
All right,
Okay.
we just DQ then and just wait. Just DQ because there's a good chance that you get the same player,
Yeah, true.
and then you just wait like usually 30 seconds is fine.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh, I was gonna say
10 to
10
30
seconds,
seconds.
but
10's fine, 30's better. Because like realistically, though, like if you get back into the same lobby, you got to deal with the same fuckers again.
yeah,
So
man.
it's a little better
This
to
is
wait.
like the problem I have with like playing on this account is I just get flamed every single like they just look at my match history and I just get flamed every single time.
Yeah, it does be like that. It happens. It's not a huge deal. We're just working on learning top lane anyway, so I don't really care too much about everything else going on in the game.
Yeah, true.
Like the first game, right? So we played the Aatrox and the Jax. Um, and we learned from that like don't eat into the Jax and try to trade into him when his E is down. We learned that we have good value because we have CC even when even when we're behind, we can still get good value off from that. And we learned to
What do
kind
you
of try
think
to be.
about what do you think about Kled versus Jax? Who wins that matchup?
Um,
Jax, right?
Jax traditionally wins it in higher elo. In low elo, the Kled can definitely win.
Yeah, for
Once you
sure.
get to like Diamond Plus, the Jax usually wins because he can just hold his E to deny all of Kled's W stacks. Because the
Yeah,
duration
yeah.
of Jax's E is like the same as Kled's W. So if Kled
Yeah,
uses
I
his
feel like
first
Jax
basic attack,
counters Kled pretty hard.
he does. He does.
That's like a classic counter to Kled.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, and then the Kled also Kled doesn't like Bork very much, and Jax likes to go Bork Divine, so he's got the right itemization to take Kled out of the equation as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we can re-queue whenever now.
Oh, I thought I was in queue. My bad.
You good?
Actually, what is Kled's win rate right now? Is he actually
It's
good right
actually
now?
really high right now. Yeah, he's actually good right now. It's pretty high. In Masters, I think it's like 55%.
51%. 51.5.
In Masters,
It's pretty good. No, I'm Plat Plus.
gotcha. I think Masters is like 55 literally, or it was a couple days ago.
Yeah, he's 52% master.
Which is pretty good. It's hard to get very positive wins in Masters. So.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, what's the highest win rate top lane right now?
Darius usually.
If you know? Yeah,
Darius is
probably
almost Darius is basically always. Aatrox is probably a close second right now, but his ban
Actually,
rate's
let
too
me
high.
look it up real quick. Oh, Singed. Wow.
Yeah, that's got to be skewed really heavy.
Right, because there's not that many matches.
Yeah, very few matches, and the ones that it's mostly like Minish Cap and
Wow, Kled is number 8, actually. And then it's
yeah,
Singed, Olaf, Sejuani, Shen, Rengar, Zac, Nasus.
really.
It's kind of crazy.
The Nasus makes sense. I would not have expected Sejuani's rate to be that high. Is this Master Plus still, or is this Plat Plus still?
Yeah. Oh, Plat Plus, actually.
Huh.
Master Plus is Singed, Olaf, Urgot, Rengar, Sejuani, Quinn, Riven.
Wow.
And Kled's at number 9. That's crazy.
I think the Sejuani one is mostly duo queues. I think so. Sejuani Rengar, Sejuani Ka have really good synergy in the jungle and top lane. So I wonder if that's mostly because they've got like the duo queue Smurfs and stuff pushing through those elos using Sejuani top.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Sejuani enables the shit out of junglers, and she's very good for taking global objectives because she can just spam her E on Dragon and on Baron and on Rift and such. Okay, so we have an Ezreal one-trick ADC that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about the game so far. It's always good when you have an ADC that's on their main champ.
What do you think's a good ban right now?
If you don't know how to beat him properly, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we just read the list, right? So we said Singed, we said Olaf, we said Rengar, Sejuani.
Rengar's
Um,
pretty annoying.
yeah, Rengar is probably problematic. So that's kind of what looking at is that pool. You always want to just kind of ban out whatever's either strongest or has the highest win rates or has the highest pick rate. Aatrox is considered pretty strong, but I mean, realistically, you just get Bramble Vest into Aatrox and beat him. So
Yeah, for sure. Rebel
okay,
Vest and Ninja Tabbies counters Aatrox so hard.
yep, absolutely.
I guess I'll play Jax or Riven or Tryndamere.
Yeah, the condition for Tryndamere is they can't have very much hard CC. If they have very much hard CC, Tryndamere becomes very, very not useful.
Yeah, definitely.
Riven will always be generally just useful because she has the CC in her kit.
You watch pro play at all, or do you just play
I
like the normal
watch
game?
some pro play. I've kind of faded off of it a little bit because obviously now it's mostly just like Asia versus Asia every game. There's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
kind of
like
boring now.
NA and EU are very much just not viable anymore. So, or I mean, they never really
Actually, the
were. But
Tryndamere looks okay here.
Tryndamare's fine into
Care
those
about
two.
Tryndamere.
He's fine into those two. We get to see two more picks, thankfully. If we don't have any CC, like any heavy CC on the next two, then Tryndamare's okay. The big thing is remember, I think one of the things we talked about with your Tryndamere gameplay is I want you Eing away from the wave. Like I want you to go through the wave and then E back towards your tower.
Yeah.
I don't want you to E into the wave because then you have no way back out safely.
Right.
Kaisa, so no CC off that.
Yeah, Tryndamere's good versus Kaisa. Let's see their other pick though.
Perfect.
Nami. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a perfect.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's a good Tryndamere game. Yeah, that's true. You can go Ignite or Ghost here. I think both are fine. I think personally, I prefer
I like
Ghost.
Ghost better.
I personally prefer Ghost because like if Ghost gives you two more basic attacks, it already out damaged Ignite. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
looks good to me. J4. Well, J4 and Lee Sin are both spam ganking dickheads, so that means we're going to be playing fairly conscientiously until we have vision on both. If we don't have vision on the
Yeah,
jungler, we're
he's gonna
playing
start
pretty
red.
safely, for sure, for sure. And usually he's going to start red and then he's going to go straight to top lane.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially the Tryndamere, you want to put Tryndamere pretty far behind, because if he gets to 6 without losing the lane, he pretty much just wins.
Yeah, Tryndamere is so snowbally. If he doesn't get the first few kills, he's just so useless if he doesn't have any kills. Oh, reverse. No, I have bot players too. What do you think about Platinum versus Diamond? You think there's a big difference between Platinum and Diamond players?
Yeah, I mean, Platinum and D4 are the same, but Diamond 2 is its whole own unique thing. Once you
Yeah, for sure.
once you get to like D2, the game is completely different.
Honestly, I kind of like Longsword. You think that's bad?
Yeah, I think
Oh, it's Jarvan top. What the heck?
I think Longsword is arguably pretty not good. Um, I think that Doran's blade value is always really high. You don't have your stream up, by the way, so whatever you want to toss that back up.
Right.
But yeah, I think Doran's blade and a potion are always gonna be better, and you're gonna get refill on your first back. And you can always just literally like you're always gonna get more value from a Doran's blade and then pushing the wave in once and then getting a refill than you are out of going longsword. I think because longsword you're really only taking
What
if
do you
like your
think
first
about?
item is game winning.
What do you think about Gale Force versus Kraken Slayer this game?
I would probably go Kraken because you have to be able to kill the J4 and kill the Lee Sin. If you can't get through them, you'll kind of just lose.
Sure.
So if either of them go tanky, I think you need Kraken. Obviously, Gale Force helps you navigate the fish and the Kaisa, but if you lose lane too hard or aren't able to get to their jungler, you're going to be in a worse position than if you're able to use the Kraken to get through them.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I win level 1, but
You do. But in order to do that, you need to push the wave in. You need to like be
I'm
attacking the
just gonna
shadow
E
wave.
through the minions.
Okay. Yep. I accept that too. Yeah, and you need to just basic the fuck out of him and coin flip a couple of crits.
Man, can I kill him here?
Yeah,
No.
no, that's cool. This is huge because his flash is down. Now we just push for level 2 and then use our level 2 to kill him because he doesn't have. Oh,
Oh, this is so
no,
ballsy.
perfect. That's huge. Huge. Take your Q. Nice job. Clear the wave as fast as you can. Check if he has teleport. If he has teleport, we have to be conscientious. He does not have
Oh, he
teleport.
is ignored.
Pass push and then reset. And
He just flashed at me then too.
Lee Sin didn't start his red buff, so you're also safe to just back. Just back instantly. We're never hitting tower. Yep, good.
I think plates.
Plates
5
are
minutes.
pre 5 minutes. We're never touching tower ever.
Yeah, plates are so
Okay,
ridiculous.
double
Until
longsword,
5 minutes.
double longsword, and then straight to
What
lane.
about
No,
cloak
no, just double
of
longsword.
agility?
We just need flat stats. Flat stats. Cloak is fine, but crit on its own means nothing, and you're gonna be short 20 AD if you go crit. So even if you like coin flip 2 or 3 crits during the fight, it's like way less value than if you just get the straight longswords.
For sure.
So now let's check our back, right? Our next back needs to be for Noon Quiver. How much is Noon Quiver compared to what we have right now? I think it's going to be 500, 600. Okay. So we need 600 gold. It's the thing on the left there in the Kraken's there. Okay, 600 gold is our next back. So that guy has a slow push, so we're never fighting him here. We're waiting for the slow push to land, and then we're going to trade back with our own slow push. And you're going to have a stat advantage, because look at his stats, right? Look what he has, hit tab. He has a longsword. So if you just sit back, you collect this wave, then you're going to use your own slow push and just force him under his tower. No, no, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. It's fine. Don't trade your own health here. Because we don't really want to freeze him out. We just want to get our... Okay, Rek'Sai's coming for a gank.
Oh fuck! I didn't realize he was
It's
coming.
fine. We can use our ghost if we want to try
I
to commit for this.
mean, maybe we can kill him. I cancel my auto.
Okay, not
Okay,
back.
we're
Okay.
good.
Because this thing, we have this really huge lead off of our longsword right now. Off our longsword. So we just fast push this wave. And then we need to go to the next wave as well, which is just past turret. Lee Sin, Um, Lee Sin is going to be in our neighborhood, right? Because it's 4 minutes. So he probably just full cleared bottom to
Yeah.
top, most likely, given that we haven't seen him yet. And I think we just clear this wave. So walk through the wave to the back side of the wave, and
Maybe
then
get one plate.
okay. When you use your E like that on the wave when you want to push, no, we're not staying for plates. It's too risky. Whenever you E through the wave, I want you to E the whole wave when we're trying to push. Like don't short it on like just a couple of them. You want to E the whole thing. Okay, now take your reset. We don't want to go for plates here because we need to get back in lane and keep the pressure on this guy. We have our Noon Quiver and a pink ward. That's huge.
Instead.
Okay, Noon Quiver, pink ward. Okay, and then go straight back to top lane. Use your E to get up there, perfect. And now, the reason we need to back so urgently there is we need to keep pressure on them. Like, as soon as we let pressure off him, it's going to let him back into the game.
Yeah, you get tempo when you
hmm
back at the right time.
Exactly. So we just go up, and again, if his wave is large enough, we respect it and we back off. Otherwise, we just get in his face directly.
Wave is kind of fucked here, but I mean, I guess I just push it as soon as I come back.
He will have his flash before we have our flash. So
I don't
we
think he
can't.
wins any fight versus me. Like, I'm
No,
so fucking strong right now.
he doesn't. We just don't have flash, so we can't ever match his. Like, he'll have his flash before we will. Okay, good, good.
This crit?
Yep, that was good. Now we just pop hold of our potions and then just E through this wave. Good. Check our point. All right.
Dive him
Good.
once I get
Good.
6.
Okay. Grab your second, or like use your next potion here, and your 6 is 2 waves away. So we need to kind of be thoughtful here, and try to keep our health reasonably high. So I want you to
Yeah.
pull
Once I
back
get
here
6, I just dive this fucking guy.
for sure. So not this wave, but the next wave is 6. Okay, he's taking a reset here, so just punish him really hard. Push this wave in, and then
I just get 2
take
plates.
2 plates exactly. 2 plates is really good here, and then we can reset and get basically whatever we want. I think like Kraken Slayer is gonna be what a it's not a vampiric, it's a crit cloak and
Honestly, I kind of like Gale Force a little bit more, but maybe I should
if
go
you want
Kraken
Gale
Slayer.
Force you can do it. If you want Gale Force do it. It's fine. If you're comfortable using it and you're gonna get good value out of it, do it because it will help you navigate the Nami a lot better. I
I can
just
dodge all
like
the CC.
if the fucking Lee Sin ends up with like full tank, it's gonna be really challenging for us to get through him. That's all.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
okay, so here's our 6. So now we can immediately fight this guy when he comes back if we want to. Um, it's up to you. I think Lee Sin's pathing into us, so I
Just
don't
back
feel
off.
very good about it. I think we just E off here. And I think we probably honestly just reset because the Lee Sin is pathing to us. I just saw him go into his topside jungle. So I don't feel very good about any situations that we could possibly put ourselves into right now. So grab whatever items we're going to get here. I think it's going to be, okay, it's a pickaxe. That's what it is. And then just go straight back to top lane. Refill also would be very good here. And go straight to top lane. They're just going to fast push. It's also possible that J4 might have quit the game because he hasn't showed back up yet.
Yeah, true. He might actually just rage quit.
I think he might
I
have
mean, if
hooks.
we get dragon here, it's pretty over.
I think it's possible he rage quit because the Lee Sin's playing really far away from him, and they're not winning the side that he's playing towards. So, if I was the J4, I'd be pretty mad about it too, because he also didn't help the J4 out during the early laning phase, which is when you'd want to help the J4 here.
I feel like top lane is the most likely lane to rage quit
Yeah, it's
of
because
every single lane.
once your lane is over, you just lose. It's so brutal. Okay, so
Yeah,
now
it's
we push
brutal.
this in, and then we're just gonna. Okay, we need to
What do you think
choose.
about slow pushing this and then diving him?
That's good. That's good. My only concern is I know the Lee Sin's in the neighborhood, but I think slow pushing into a dive is just good no matter what. As long as you trade 1 for 1 for at least the J4, I think you're good.
Yeah, for sure.
Slow pushing into a dive is basically always the right strategy as a top laner. That's essentially always the right play as a top laner.
I can kill him from full HP.
Yeah.
As long as I press ult, I should be able
So
to.
remember, he's gonna
Oh,
hit six.
he
He'll
wasted
hit.
his ability. Oh fuck! I ordered the tower. Nice. I live here. No, I die here. Fuck.
Okay, that's okay. You trade 1 for 1 though for him, and he loses a gigantic wave, which is really good. So grab your crit cloak and go straight back to top lane. Okay, good.
What do you think about a control word? Is that bad?
Control word's good. You have one already though, so or yeah. The one control word's good. Control words are always good to have at least one down just to give yourself some defensive pushing. Okay, now we
Oh.
need 600 gold to get to our Gale Force. Okay, yep. So we're at 550 now. So that's basically 3 waves in a camp, or 2 waves in a kill to get to our 625. He has a slow push against us, so we just respect the slow push a little bit here, I think, because he's gonna hit his 6 right in the middle of this fight. Like I think this wave probably gave him 6, honestly.
Yeah, I can freeze it here, I guess.
Freezing's fine. My main concern is that freezing does open us up to the possibility of losing Rift Herald, which makes me kind of nervous. Because Rift Herald would represent a really good way for them to come back into this game. So I probably honestly just exert pressure by pushing and try to see if I can deny them that Rift Herald. Because he just disappeared and he went straight towards it, right? He didn't show up and try, he didn't do anything else. So to me, that looks an awful lot like he's either roaming mid or he's going to Rift Herald. Okay. We see Lee Sin mid, we don't see J4 yet, which means that he could be on Rift Herald.
This is 1 HP.
Okay, he went to top side instead. It's good, we just push. Okay, and you can basically wait for your ulti and choose to dive him, or you could maybe go do the Rift Herald. You can be a little bit inventive with how you want to go
I think
forward
we
from here.
just go Rift Herald. I mean, I need my Talia to come, maybe.
Just keep spam attacking it. Pop its eye whenever you can.
Fuck.
Good. Lee Sin's bot side, so this is looking even better than it was before.
Can't hit the.
Okay, hold your E to go over the
He's still
wall.
staying.
Rek'Sai should have him. Rek'Sai has ulti, so she's gonna go for it. So you just go to top side. No, just go to top. Go to top. Go to top. That's not your
He's
job.
not gonna get him.
The Rek'Sai has it. There's no way she doesn't. It's like impossible.
Miss
She
his
misses
Q.
this. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, you can
I
always E
knew
over the
he was
wall.
gonna miss it.
You have your ulti, so
Oh
you
my
can
god, I
always.
accidentally fucking Rift Heralded. Fuck. I thought I had ward. I Rift Herald.
Yeah, you have ulti, so you're pretty fine to just do this whole situation and just walk out,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, pop your Q.
I mean, this Rift is kind of troll, but.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Pop your. Okay, it's all good. And then E, because
Just
you're
come
the
back.
Lee Sin's right behind you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, take your reset.
Should I just try to kill this guy?
You can. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's bad. Definitely don't want to take too long getting there.
Oh, she has him.
Close though, very
She's
close.
dead.
She dies. Okay, fast push and take his
So I just
turret.
get the whole plate.
Yep. Take your point, your Q, and then just push the turret.
It's gonna come top. Take 10 seconds. Go for the full thing.
Okay, push the wave.
Actually, maybe.
Focus on the wave here. Okay,
Oh,
there's a
he has
tele coming in.
teleport.
No, it's somebody else. Who is it? Mid lane.
Yeah, well.
Six.
Ziggs is TPing.
So there's their ADC. What is that? Yeah, it's their ADC.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we stay and push this wave. No worries, no worries.
Just like
All
Gale
right,
Force way more than
that's fine. That's
Kraken
fine.
Slayer.
Yeah, then we get Berserkers or whatever we're gonna get, and then we're gonna go into our next item from there, which is gonna be probably. I mean, you've got options. I would say like hit tab, see if Lee Sin's getting tanky at all yet. Lee Sin's not getting tanky at all. He actually
Just Ninja Tabby,
he's
but
going Gore Drinker, so you can go Mortal Reminder if you want to mitigate their healing. I don't really think that's important. You could go
yeah, they
into
have a lot of armor actually.
you can go
So
into Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge is pretty strong here. You can go Infinity Edge and then like an armor pen item. Because Infinity Edge second on Trinimir is not bad. You go like Infinity Edge Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge, Infinity Edge Cyrildas or something, or LDR. I mean, you'd probably go LDR on him, wouldn't you?
sounds good. This game's over.
Yeah, you just push this, push the next turret. And now we're just going split push meta because realistically,
Okay.
like they can never contest anything that you do here.
I'm gonna need to charge my
Okay, there's
headphones.
a
1 second, bro.
okay, no worries.
I can't hear you right now, but 5 more minutes and I should be able to charge my headphones. Yeah, I can't hear you right now, but I need to charge my headphones. Let me just push this. Yeah, I can't hear you, bro. 5 more minutes and I should be able to charge my headphones real quick. Actually, no, I should just keep pushing top lane. What am I doing? I'm trolling.
Repriat Knight's not going too bad, man. Just doing some coaching.
Oh, am I autoing the minion? What the fuck?
Doing some coaching, hanging out.
And honestly,
We have ulti, you have Gale Force, you have ulti, you can just push this. I think you just kill him here. Okay. Q. Ooh.
the Kaisa W hits me. Fuck. Man.
Okay, so we go into our IE.
I
Is
just
our
need
best
like
second
2 or
item
3 more
here.
minutes. I'll plug my headphones back in.
IE, LDR, Phantom Dancer, all good
Where are you right now?
items.
I'm about to get my headphones real quick. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, cool. So we just go straight back to top lane here. Grab your whatever you're going to build into. I mean, I personally probably Infinity Edge is where I'm going here, but it's up to you.
Quick blade, good here.
Quick blades are fine, yeah. Just going to give you Infinity Ease, which is good. Mobility's good, so.
Yeah, ever since Infinity Edge got changed, I just hate to buy it.
Okay, that's fair.
I miss the old Infinity Edge, man. If you remember the
I do.
old one.
Yeah.
It's so fucking broken.
You can go Phantom Dancer is pretty meta on Trinimir. Quick
For
blades
sure.
into Phantom Dancer is good. And then you're gonna need a pen item, so probably LDR after that.
This game's over.
Fast push this. Now just ETH straight through the wave from the back. Good job, good job. And then let's see. We see Ziggs bot, Kaisa mid, J4 is on reset. The Kaisa outplays your
Hey,
team
my
pretty hard here.
Talia is kind of trolling.
Okay, Fish is coming. I think we just clear this turret. Or at least waylay the turret quite a bit. So J4 is gonna be on his way. So we hold our. Okay.
Honestly, I can just get the tower here.
I think
Just
you
ignore
probably
him.
just yeah, you can either ignore him or try to kill him. Those are your options. Killing him, I think, is actually better.
Guys,
All right. My main concern
I
is
got
the
it. Didn't R. Fuck.
yeah, this thing could ult us. All right, so now let's see where's our quick blades at. We could drop our refill and grab the next part of our quick blades. I think it's probably pickaxe. Yeah, drop refill, grab pickaxe. Oh yeah, that's better too. Pick word's better too. Pickaxe. Then we have 825 left to go into our quick blades. I think we just go straight back to top lane because we've got the Rift Herald on the map, which is a good objective for us to be hovering near to try to contribute to. The Draven's already splitting bots, so we're never gonna be able to like actually like go replace him fast enough to get him there. So we need to be at the play instead.
To play for Ocean Soul.
Yep, Ocean Soul's pretty good here. Team gets Rift. They're
I guess
looking
we
for a
win
fight.
this.
Yep, we're just going for this. We're gonna go
Oh,
try to
we don't win
contribute.
this.
We
We
go try to
lose this so
contribute
hard,
this.
bro. We lose this so
I think you
hard.
just go try to help that fight. I think like the fight's already going on, so you just contribute to it if you can.
Oh, nice. Whoops.
Okay, you can go to
Second
top wave
top.
now. The fight's already over, so you just go to top lane.
Yeah.
Make sure you're using your E to get to lane faster. We're not super
I
worried
guess
about that situation. We're more concerned about just clearing the wave as fast as humanly possible.
it's going so deep.
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and keep fast pushing here. Rek'Sai just dropped Rift. We can try to ride the Rift into inner possibly. Okay,
Such a bad
kill this
risk,
tower,
yeah.
kill the tower, kill the tower, kill the tower.
Yeah, he didn't wait for me to kill the tower.
Yeah, we were one auto
Such a
attack
bad
off.
risk.
If we're just a little faster there, we can kill that before the Rift Herald lands. Here, like I
Okay.
don't think we can ever actually help that get any further, so we just leave.
Yeah, there's 4 people here. Just
Yep,
go mid.
yep. I think we just ride the team into
Actually,
wherever they
if
choose to
someone
go.
have everything worded.
Okay. We have Ghost.
Oh,
We have.
wait, I'm trolling. Fuck.
Okay, go ahead and use your buy your Navori's here, and then I think we're going into. You can choose Phantom Dancer or Lord Dominic's Regards. It's up to you.
Kind of like LDR a little bit better, but
Yeah, I think LDR makes sense here because they have the um they have Lee Sin, they have J4. Both are going to be somewhat tanky no matter what. So building into LDR gives us some control over them. And I think now we just go back to top lane, right? Because we have more, we're more useful, I think, split pushing than we are going to the team fight. So we just go to top lane here and just try to cram this J4 into his turret. And if we get into the situation again where we're staring at this dude at his turret, we just automatically kill him.
just go to dragon.
Sure.
I have to. No, they got it already. Fuck. I mean, oh, I can't do anything. Shit's gone. Oh wait, we stole it. Oh no, we didn't. Maybe I could get there in time, but no. Kind of throwing this game actually. We need to like stop trolling. I don't know what my team's doing. Maybe I can get the top turret.
I think realistically we clear this wave and then reset or just get out of here because we want to be alive. If we die, we most likely lose Baron.
So greedy, bro. I'm so greedy. I have to go for it.
Fair enough. Well, we better get it then.
Oh, fuck. Maybe I can kill Lee Sin actually.
Good. Well, that might earn us Baron. That's good. Get close again to J4, which is good. Okay, now let's see what can we get part of our itemization next. Realistically, going forward, we need to try to only trade ourselves for Kaisa if we can. She has a pretty big shutdown. She's pretty large. If we can trade ourselves for Kaisa, that's a really, really good trade. I think Lee Sin's fine there because Lee Sin is the jungler, right? So if you clear him, you have a decent chance at securing Baron.
Oh, for sure. Ice is the only one that's strong. She has all the kills. The way I can kill Kaisa is if she gets CC'd, so I need my team to like actually. I could just dive her actually, but would help if my team like used any ability.
Okay, so
What's he pinging?
we either need to fast push this or rotate. I would personally just fast push as hard as you can. Try to make them choose
Yeah,
between
for
losing their
sure.
bottom half or losing the Baron. Keep spamming our E here. Because that's definitely the value of Navori's, is we can just E basically constantly.
Someone's gonna come bot. I
Yeah,
mean, this
we're
is
just
gonna be
gonna
like.
ward the annex where you just walked past. That annex back there is a really good spot to ward.
Honestly, can I die? No, someone's here. Fuck.
No worries. Just remember we do have our Gale Force
Oh
too,
my
so we can always
god.
option into that.
I didn't press R. Fuck.
You can always use your Gale Force defensively as well.
Yeah, I should have Gale. Wait, can you Gale Force out of Jarvanol?
No. You can Gale Force before he does
Oh
it though.
no. I bet.
We F Draven. Why are Draven players so mentally unstable?
Yeah,
We
they're
FF.
not happy people.
Oh, oops. Oh my god, my fucking thing isn't working for some reason. Dude, ah.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
My bad. I'm actually fucking trolling, bro.
No worries, no worries. It happens, it happens.
I just didn't expect the Kai'Sa to have 16 kills.
Yeah,
She has
we
fucking
had
3
reasonable
items.
control over the game for quite a while. We were in pretty good shape, so I think we have options.
I'm
We
just
have
greeting. What it is I'm just greeting my fucking R until the last second. But I just have to stop greeting my R. I just like I want to get like the most optimal R possible, but it's not worth it.
for sure. Yeah, definitely just getting your arm on the table and using your Gale Force a little bit more.
These Draven players are the most mentally unstable. Like out of every single champion, Draven is the most. I don't know if people are just like trying to be Tyler one or like, but these Draven players are like.
That would make some sense. Alright, make sure we're using our E constantly, just spam the shit out of it. Push top lane
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Yeah, and I
I
mean
mean, I
realistically,
could
like
come for Dragon.
nah, you're never gonna have value in team fight anymore. Like realistically, like you just side lane. I like if you're already there, sure, but the fight's already over. By the time you get there, the fight's already gonna be done. It's just a waste of your time. You just push here and try to
Yeah, for
pull
sure.
somebody. Because if they only send one person to you, you just kill them and then take their turret. If they send two people, your
Right.
team wins the fight. But once you start into the team fights, you need to just be trying to kill the Kai'Sa at all costs. You need to be hard tunneling her. Okay, now take their Krugs and then just path towards bot side. You need to get some more of your
Should I
itemization.
just go straight to
No, no, no,
the
no. Because
turret?
well, maybe. Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
Go, go,
troll.
go, 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 go. No, no, go. Because Kai'Sa's. We just see Kai'Sa,
Yeah.
Lee, and Ziggs mid, which means it's just J4. J4 doesn't
Just
matter.
ignore this
Just
guy.
ignore him completely. Yep, exactly. And then hit him once the tower falls.
I need to actually press. Oh my fucking god! I didn't think he was gonna do that much damage.
No worries, no worries. All right, let's see what our next item is. Are we close to getting to our? I think we might have it at 625. Yeah, 650. Okay.
We haven't.
Okay, and then we're just gonna go straight down mid here and try to kill the Kai'Sa.
We might actually lose the game here, bro. No, Kai'Sa's trolling so hard. Like, how do we? How is she not dead here right now? Oh my god, man! These diamond games are just like too ridiculous. Ziggs should be dead too. Why is Draven pathing that way? He's fucking trolling, bro. Like Ziggs should be dead here. Where like oh my god, he kills my jungler. We just lose the game.
All right, we just get ready for your Gale Force. You have your ulti and your Ghost as well, so you can just like full send into your jungle if you want to fight these guys. Other
Yeah,
options
I'm
just to clear the
actually
wave, go
just
for your camps. Totally fine. Your
gonna
next
pop
item is
my
pretty
tilted.
far away, right? Your next item is going to be your Phantom Dancer, most likely. Grab the next wave. And we can go LDR.
I'm just trolling.
Okay, Gale Force, Gale Force.
Honestly, I'm so mad. I'm just gonna use both of
Okay,
Summoner Souls.
clear the wave. And then just clear some jungle. Just get all the gold that you can right now because you need to get into your LDR to be able to get through that
Yeah, for
J4 a little
sure.
better. Okay, go to bot lane. But yeah, definitely use your Gale Force and whenever you have like your next fight, if you get the opportunity.
Isolated coming bots.
Lee Sin, Kaisa are top side. Hit tab, see when your Baron and your Dragon are spawning. I think you got like a minute and a half case. So that means we need to start hard pushing bot right now. Like we need to push bot as hard as we possibly can and then rotate into the Kaisa. Because if we don't kill the Kaisa in the next fight, we probably just lose the game.
Yeah, for sure. I just need to focus Kaisa. That's all I have to do. That's like my only job.
Yeah, just clear this and
Kaisa.
then
Actually, maybe I should back here.
yeah, that's fine.
They're gonna hard push top.
I think your team's gonna fight it no matter what. Yeah, so it's good for you to be there. Grab
I need
your
to be here for the Kaisa fight.
grab whatever your I think
Actually, wait for
BF. Yep.
BF sword.
Agreed. Okay, and then we
BF
go
sword's so fucking broken.
clear the mid wave, then go to top. Mid wave's gonna push in, so we gotta clear that. Because basically what we're fighting over right now is the Baron. So the Baron still has a few seconds on it, so we can clear this wave, clear next wave, and then we can go to it. That's really all we're doing is just fighting for Baron.
I have
Okay.
ult. I can go in here.
Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, just go ahead and
Oh my god,
full send
the
for the
fucking
Kaisa.
ult's so bad by Renata.
Just find the Kaisa. Gale Force onto her.
Oh, I should just E out. Oh fuck. Oh, we lose the game here.
It happens. It happens. It was a close one. It was a decent
Maybe.
game.
Maybe we win this actually.
It's pretty pokey.
I don't know. This looks kind of bad. Oh, we win this. If my team doesn't run away, I think we win this.
Okay, you do have ulti and Gale Force, so you can sprint straight into this fight with Gale Force and ulti and try to clean it up. Or
Yeah.
you can clear out the
I'm
mid
gonna
wave.
E out of base.
Yep, good.
I'm just gonna go straight towards it. Fuck it.
Yep.
I'm gonna let this. I mean, maybe it's kind of troll, but I just
No,
want to.
I think if you
go
kill them,
straight
I
into
think you
it.
get Baron. So just use your Gale
I
Force.
gotta
to
go
pull.
for us.
Yep.
Nami's trolling, bro.
Okay,
Auto E. Oh
Yep.
fuck! I didn't kill him.
it's fine. Your team should have
Yeah,
it
I
now.
got the W on Nami.
W and Nami. Kill this. Yeah, kill the fish and then turn around on the J4.
Fuck.
Okay, turn on the
Shit,
J4. Use your
I still
W.
win this. I still win.
Okay.
No, eat over the wall.
Find clap gromp a couple times. Get your E back up and spin over the wall. Okay, you still have your ulti as well. So W, and then
I
we look for
mean,
the
I
E.
hit W on both of them, but
Yeah, you can only chase one.
I should have went for Nami. Fuck.
It's fine. We just keep committing to
That was so
this.
troll. Out of
Good.
the. Oh wait, he missed his thing.
W. Okay,
W.
good. He's gonna try to go over the wall, so just wait. Okay.
Oh my god.
No
What
worries.
is the cooldown on that?
Clear
Like,
wraps. Okay, good. W. Ghost. You have Ghost as
I'm
well.
pissed off. I'm just ulting.
Okay, E. Okay, keep chasing, W. Okay, we have our ulti. Good. Go back straight on the fish. Finish the fish.
I can't reach. Fuck.
Alright, so go ahead and grab your next item, which I think is a pickaxe. Okay, and then we are going to probably go to bot lane and push, depending on if our team continues to answer top. If they answer top, then you just go to bot. If they don't answer top, you go to top.
I should have went on the Nami instead of the fucking Jarvan. He's too tanky. He has a fucking Thornmail and Styrax Gauge. Didn't realize. This trend, you see this chat, man? This trend that has like 6 IQ points.
Not nice people.
No,
Yeah,
this
so
is
we're just
like
gonna
the
clear top
average
lane
solo
here.
queue.
We'll just clear top lane
Yeah,
because our team's not answering it. So we clear that. If we can get to IE, we're gonna be pretty spicy damage wise. So it's only like less than a little over 1,000 gold away, right? So just clear this as fast as you can. Keep spamming your E. Good. Continue to spam it. Good. Then go to the next wave. We're just gonna continue the exact same thing. We clear the next wave, and then we're only like probably 600 gold away. Okay, the
they
team's
got
cleared
Baron. They
Baron.
lost.
It's fine. We just clear. Not a huge deal. Okay, Rek'Sai's being a little risky here. I think we... Looks like she's going for her Gromp. We can take Gromp, not out of spite, just because, like, Gromp, we need gold. We need to Guitar Infinity Edge. Okay, they're pushing mid to take a reset.
Losing the game. I have to go.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think you
I
just reset here.
mean, if
I think
I
you
need
just
my
reset
team
here.
here.
I think
I
you just
need my
reset
team
here.
so like actually.
Yeah, you just reset and then try to get back to this with full health.
If my team actually comes, this is like 4v2. I can kill him, but
Okay, we're
yeah,
400
they're
gold
not
off.
gonna
So if we
come.
get
So
one kill, one up with Infinity Edge, we need to
I
try to
mean, we
defend
win
bot.
this. I need my team to actually fucking come though, bro. Like,
Okay, J4 nopes out. Make sure to use your ulti when that is a situation. Okay, good. E Gale Force. Good, good job.
oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm dead.
that's
Fuck.
unfortunate.
We lose. Fuck, man.
Yeah, it was a decent game. We won lane pretty hard, which is good. Did some things correct. Got some good pressure.
I'm so fucking surprised we lose this game. Actually, I thought we were gonna like hard stop this. Like, I don't understand how this is so hard. Like,
It does be like
my
that.
team, I just don't have a fucking team, bro. And they're actually pinging me. Like, what is Leah's score right now? Okay. Oh, it was a fun coaching session.
Hey man, good working with you. Yeah, no, I think you're. I mean, I think you're learning some stuff,
And,
right? Like we figure out some trading
I'll
things that
just
we did in each matchup that we need to improve on and stuff. So it's just all about
yeah,
improving.
for sure.
We're just trying to give ourselves the best chance of winning. Our teams are always going to ant, so we're just trying to look for the best opportunities that we can to contribute to and carry the game. So the Aatrox one, I think especially, we learned some things out of. So that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. Well, it was good working with you again. Hopefully, yeah, definitely. If you have some more games in the future you want me to watch or whatever, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to say, like, you're one of the best. I feel like you're one of the best coaches, like, on the entire Fiverr platform, man. Like,
Thanks,
a
man.
lot of these coaches are just ridiculous. Like, really, like, they don't give you any helpful. But you, like, I feel like you're one of the best. The best. So, yeah, I'll definitely rate you 5 stars, bro. Thank you.
Thanks,
I
man.
really
Absolutely.
appreciate it, man.
I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, no, I mean, I like helping people improve, and I think like as long as the students like looking for what they can do to improve the game, and I think like you were talking about, like once I mentioned stop using your E4 on the Aatrox, she like immediately stopped doing it, right? And we
Yeah,
improved from
for
there
sure.
really quickly. So as long as people are
Uh,
willing to do that, like I think it's good to be a coach. So I appreciate that feedback, man,
yeah.
and I look forward to working with you for sure.
Definitely, man. So I'll rate you 5 stars, and I really appreciate you for the session, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, man. Absolutely.
That
Peace.
sounds good. Yep. See you on the next one.
Peace. What's up, Rip? No, I just like like I just get tons and tons of drinks because they're like $1 a piece, so I end up with like 100 and some change ounces of fluid that I'm just gutting out of nowhere. So we run out of space, man. We run out of space and we have to take like the infinite piss. It happens. Alright, so you were saying Overwatch, huh? Let me see. I need to do a couple of things first. If you're playing Overwatch, you can play Overwatch. I was gonna play some League or something, but it's not a huge deal. Let's see. Overwatch is up to date, so that's cool. I need to check and see what this game's like, if it's cool or not. Because if not, I need to uninstall it. I'm not opposed to playing a little bit of Overwatch. Let me just see what the hell this is. Whoa, shelter. Okay, this looks kind of sick. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. That looks super cool. So I'm gonna keep this and probably play it too much. Fallout 76. I do need to finish. How long is Halo Spartan Strike? 10 to 12 hours. Okay, so I have some time to go in that game still. We're gonna complete that because it's rated 9 stars online, which is cool. 76 for honest because I love that game personally. And how am I playing Minecraft? Am I going through this launcher? I think I might be going through this launcher. I honestly don't even know if I need to go through Microsoft. Or wait, no, they merged Microsoft and Minecraft. I might have to do it through the Microsoft launcher. I think I do. So we have to leave that in here. So we're keeping this. We're keeping this. I need to play Coffee Talk. I need to play Spartan Strike. I need to play and or get rid of Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, I feel like the launcher, like if I uninstall it from here, it's gonna uninstall from the computer entirely, and I don't really want that. So I think we just keep this as it is. All right, Medieval Dynasty. Tell me your secrets. What is the information here, guys? It's a multifaceted sandbox of brutal wonders. Alright, I'm down. It looks like people think highly of it. We'll keep it and we'll play it. I need to get through some of these though and get them off my computer because I'm like ridiculously trim on storage space. Alright, we'll finish up this guy's Aatrox item set at some point here. And we'll try to get some more information available for this. We will go ahead and close the session. So a couple of tips here, right? We had the Aatrox into Jax. Never E aggressively. Use it to defuse when he Qs onto you. Look out for Graves, Lee Sin /J4, 2 camp /3 camp, ganks, and repeat ganks. H-Rocks Riven have value even when behind, because even though they can't, do you have a tampon ad on one of your launchers you have open? Do I? I don't know. It checks out. The hair's getting pretty long. You never know. Maybe they're looking at my webcam, seeing what I got going on here, and they're feeling a little bit like maybe I am a lady. I don't know where we would have seen that, so I don't think so. But maybe. Anyway. Aatrox Riven have value even behind because they have good CC. And can team fight. And then the next one was the Malphite. Malphite versus Rumble. Early MR to match. Mid game, look for the 1 or 2 targets whom you ulti to win the game. Graves /Kaisa. And then the last one was Trindamere versus. I think it's funny that I got an old people political podcast ad, a Vietnamese McDonald's commercial, and a kid smoking ad in a very short amount of time once. Sounds legit. Trindamere versus J4. Lee Sin. Look out for early aggressive Lee Sin ganks. E the first 3 melees. Hard trade with your crit coin flip. Ghost flash for first blood. Bounce the wave. If they don't have telly. Then reset. Immediately reset if they do. Grab your items. Come back and stat check them. But track the jungler. If JG started bot, expect JG top around 3 through 30. Late game mix splitting with splitting 1 min plus before obj with grouping less than 1 min to obj and look to focus the 1 or 2 targets who are immobile. Just go and do it with one of your friends if they're on already. I'm really fucking bad at Overwatch anyway, so while I will play it, I'm mostly just going to be spending my time trying to improve and focus on micro and stuff, so I'm going to be very fun to play with for a minute, because I'm going to start trying to improve, and that's going to look really gross. Look for the 1 or 2 targets who are immobile and strong. Kaisa. Use Gale Force. Spam E if you go Navori. And then, what's our other takeaway? LDR has good value. versus 2+ tanks. Okay, so those are our tips from this last session. Session 1. Session 2. Okay, Fiverr.